Hello YouTube, how you doing today everybody? Listen, I'm going to do a video on how to make pickled Pepsi at home. That's what I'm going to title it. I've seen...
So that's what we're gonna come in on. Just a little preview for you guys.
Yeah, we
found a guy making pickle Pepsi at home, so we kind of couldn't really not come in with that.
we were talking about something really important, and I just glanced over to the front page, and all I saw was pickle Pepsi at home for free.
Yeah,
and
I like that. This is what it's recommending us when we're on like the podcast profile. Like that's really,
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, we've come a long way.
Yeah,
I would say. My name's Seth Skinner. This is my buddy Jake.
Hello.
Let me ask you something real quick. Are you sick and tired of paying $5, $6, $7 for a coffee every day?
Me?
Yeah.
You're
supposed to just say that.
Oh, sorry.
Like you're supposed to go with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's annoying. Yeah. It sucks. I hate it.
Yeah. I do every single day of my life.
It's anywhere from $5 to $6 to $7 every day.
Yeah. It could be $8. If
I do go to Dunkin'. It's $6.77.
Yeah. Oh, that's ridiculous. Well, that's ridiculous. And that's my point.
It kind of sucks.
That's my point. So if you're tired of that and you don't want to do that anymore, we got something for you.
And that would be...
Well, you're going to head over to w.gg.
There it is.
And you're going to use our promo code and you're going to help the show. And you're going to get like here, you're going to get things like vitamins. You're going to get caffeine. You're going to get nootropics.
Yeah.
Like all this kind of stuff. Check that out. Coffee fruit extract. You know what I mean? There's mystery flavors, so you never know what's going to...
It's kind of like having a cup of coffee, a liquid IV, and a blue Powerade at the same time.
Yeah, but all in one. Yeah,
all in one, and it tastes
thing.
pretty good.
And you just mix it with water. It's literally that easy. So,
and sometimes you don't even have to, but you should.
Yeah,
you should.
So you can go over there to their website and use our promo code. It's Clear Shots. It's all one word. 10% off, and that helps us. Well, that being said, I mean, I don't know. I feel like we need to make pickle Pepsi at home for free.
I want to figure this out because here's the thing. Having a video like this, and it has like 2.3 million views, right?
Yeah, somehow.
This is the first time even hearing of pickle Pepsi as a concept. And let me tell you, I'm interested.
I really like it.
I'm already hooked.
Well, yeah. Let's see what he has to say here.
The guy that was reviewing it, it was crazy. 2 pickles, little bit of Pepsi, which I'm going to show you how to do it at home for cheap. And the guy paid $3.99, almost $4 for it. What the hell?
$3.99.
You could go home and make it for free. And this is what I'm going to show you right now. I got my Pepsi. Got my glass. I got my pickle jars with pickles. What I'm going to do first is, I'm going to put the pickles in the jar first. That's what it was, yeah. So, yeah.
If we don't get 4 million views for this podcast, how does the world work? Right? Because 4 million people wanted to watch this guy, right? But you can do it right here. You can do it on the podcast. So why don't we should definitely get 4 million on this podcast episode. Otherwise I'm going to be mad.
There's one. Doesn't want to cooperate with me today.
I'm in awe
of the background situation.
Yes, I am stuck in the background.
Yeah, let's knock that down. Let's knock that out real quick.
We really have to. First things first. What is that emblem above the window?
That is I've seen that before. That's a dirt bike or something like that. One of those brands, right? Fox, is it?
Maybe.
It's a brand, I'm pretty sure. Someone who does like a dirt biking, dirting thing, let us know, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
I like
it's like
it.
like an apparel, you know what I mean, situation.
I thought it was the Liger that Napoleon draws in Napoleon Dynamite.
That is also possible.
That's actually what I thought it was.
Yeah. I like how he didn't. Now, this is classic, like, this is kind of like old school your mom's house type of shit, where the lighting is just terrible and the windows open, and he's like, I'll let the exposure do its thing.
I really love
figure
him.
it out.
And I said this before we started recording, but I was like, honestly, genuinely, this guy is probably the nicest and coolest dude in the
He's
world.
probably awesome. Yeah.
Because
He's got an HP printer, like a box of an
yeah,
HP
that's we got to talk about the box. Do you think the printer's still in that box? It has to be, right?
Yeah, probably. Like, how much shit is this guy printing? You know?
And I don't know what he does. I don't want to assume what he does.
I know, but I can't.
And we're not here to judge. But I gotta know what the printer's for.
Is that cabinet? Is that all glass panel or is
that's
that...
another question? Is that an open face cabinet?
Yeah, it looks like it is.
Is he in a garage?
No,
this is a house. This is definitely a room in the house.
That's a house.
The two different types of wood paneling, but then on the opposite ends, it's painted black.
Yeah.
It almost looks like it's popcorn. They got popcorn walls or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, that's really cool. I kind of like that. I kind of like the black with the wood.
What is that above the printer on the shelf? That entire shelf right there.
Oh, there's like some kind of gingerbread thing or going on.
Is that what that is? Is that
or a duck or some kind of thing?
Oh my god, it is like a gingerbread man thing.
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
I thought it was a toilet seat. I thought it was like a leather toilet seat.
Yeah, well, it looks like he's got a couple blue lights up there. Like
no, he doesn't sound like a blue light region.
Well, he doesn't. I don't think he drinks at all. Probably.
Well, he drinks pickle Pepsi.
That is a Friday the 13th. Jason.
That is what that
figure.
is.
Yeah.
How can you see this?
How
do
just
you
looks like you can looks like a Jason mask, and then you can kind of see the font. It looks like it says Friday the 13th.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Jesus.
There's a Coca-Cola, some kind of Coca-Cola memorabilia here. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Meanwhile, he's making pickle Pepsi, whatever that actually is.
Yeah, we have to dig into the pickle Pepsi.
Yeah, let's see what else he's got for us.
Very easy and cheap. I don't know what the hell KFC was ever thinking of. Like, what the heck, man? $4 for a thing that you could just make at home. See? 2 pickles in a pickle jar. See? Cheap and easy. What the hell, man?
Mm-hmm.
And Pepsi.
Oh, maybe it's Pepsi on the shelf. No, maybe not.
Oh, yes, I forgot one thing. Pickle brine. Right.
Oh, yeah. You got to have the brine in there, too, of course.
There you go. A little bit of that. See? This one's pickle brine with pickles in it. Same thing.
It looks good so far.
I'm not going to do the hot sauce thing today because it might mix it up. Stomach ain't feeling right. And I'm pouring in the Pepsi.
I didn't know there was a hot sauce thing.
Like they said. I don't have ice. I never use ice. So yeah.
Yeah. No.
There we go.
I wouldn't either.
Why did that break me?
Dude, I would not use ice either. I'm not gonna lie.
He's like, I don't use ice.
I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't use ice either. Pickle juice with ice is crazy. That's like next level type of shit.
Okay, I'm sorry, but just that alone, just there's no ice. I never use ice. All right.
I can't believe we're even seeing this.
The guy said on the video, "Oh, it tastes awful." Well, just wait. We're going to give that theory a theory.
We're going to give it a
theory.
theory.
Got that right. We're going to taste it.
Oh, dude.
You know what? The guy was wrong. It tastes very darn good. It does. I mean, I like it.
He likes it.
I mean, the taste is so sweet. Buttery. Because I'm using butter pickles.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why the fuck is he using butter pickles?
Because he wants the buttery taste in there. He wants the buttery flavor.
No, you don't. What?
Yeah, but don't. I mean, take it up with him. You know what I mean? This isn't really. It's not really on anybody else. He's got a good idea though.
I like it, but I would not spend $3.99 for a thing at KFC. Nah.
Yeah.
They probably use old pickles and old brine. Whatever. I'm using some stuff anyways. So this is pretty good.
Well, I hate to tell you.
Another wizardry drink.
Oh, dude, he slammed They slammed that.
Mmm.
Didn't have to.
Wow.
Could have just tried
Now
it.
I'm going to eat the pickles.
Okay. All right. That's good. Yeah. He could have just tried it. He didn't have to slam the whole thing. And also eat the pickles. That's crazy.
I just have a problem.
Yeah.
With bread and butter pickles. I don't. If I was gonna offer you something,
well, if you're
and I
mixing
said
it
it
with
was
Pepsi,
pickle flavored.
Yeah, but he's mixing it with Pepsi. That seems to make sense
But
to me.
no, well, no, because
well, think about Dr. Pepper, right? This is kind of a Dr. Pepper callback in a way.
I was thinking that. Here's the thing. I would rather be with somebody that thinks Dr. Pepper tastes like carrots than somebody that chooses to consume bread and butter pickles. It's just such a. So I don't get sweet pickles. I don't get it. I don't like it's just dill pickle. I don't. How do you get?
He said it's KFC that was doing this. So when was this?
Yeah, what kind of pickles?
I don't remember.
It's a salty and pickle like aftertaste.
Aftertaste.
It's the second time I've had to say that today.
A limited time pickle Pepsi in Canada. So that guy's probably a Canada guy.
Oh, so it could be Blue Light.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably is.
Maybe you were onto something.
It was not available in the U.S. Huh. Well, you
is
can
it
make
dill
it in the
pickle?
US.
That's the thing. I could give a fuck if it's bread and butter pickle Pepsi. Get out of my face with that.
Yeah, I don't know. They're not really going to tell you, I guess. I could go deeper on that, but it doesn't seem worth it, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's a odd combination in the first place.
Bread and butter pickles?
Well, just pickles and Pepsi. I don't know. I'm not really a pickle guy. Pickles are odd to me.
Okay.
They're a little too green. Yeah, like weirdly green sometimes. And also, they're just, I don't know. I don't like the nature of them.
Because they're man-made?
Yeah.
Because you can't find them in the wild?
Yeah, I don't like their politics.
How do you... Pickle ticks?
Oh, yeah, I'm wearing my Tylenol shirt today. It says Tylenol. So that's cool.
Did you make that or did you order that? Did you have to make that? I could have sworn that was a shirt you said you made. Did you design that yourself or did you find it?
No, I found it on like some wicked cheap Chinese website or whatever.
Same. I don't know what Nirvana is, but they make really comfy shirts.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know, man.
It's a good clothing brand.
There's just I just have an issue with bread and butter pickles. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
I actually feel like we just wasted our time watching pickle. Like he should have opened up with bread. That's probably why he didn't show the jar well, because he knew that.
I don't think he really planned out the logistics of that video, but he does seem to have other videos from what I was looking at.
We really should look at the.
And I'm not going to go through his page and just play all of his videos on a podcast.
He has 140,000 subscribers. I love this guy.
Pepsi and hot sauce. Pepis and hot sauce, rather.
What's his most viewed video? Is it the pickle Pepsi at home? It has to be.
Yeah, 2.6 mil.
My yard sale.
9.5K, 3.8K. That's pretty good. 26K. There you go. Yeah, like this reminds me of old school YouTube. I was thinking the other day, I was like, YouTube's kind of like watered down, and it's not like you don't get a lot of this kind of shit because like everybody's doing like, oh, I need my my thumbnails to look like everybody else's so that it stands out, which doesn't make any sense because all the thumbnails look the fucking same. And they're supposed to be, the whole point of it's supposed to be so that you click on it and it's like it stands out to people. No, then you have like vampire hunters and like what is it going on? Right
look at the bottom.
Duke Nuke them.
No. I am using CapCut editor. Why I don't edit my videos.
Oh yeah, okay. That doesn't make any sense.
So he made what I'm guessing is he made a video
about
stating
why he doesn't,
and then somebody was like, "No, just use CapCut editor."
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Breaking news: new streaming service. I hope he has his own streaming.
He has a 90-second video of Darkest Dungeon, Vampire Survivors DLC.
He's got Brotato, Diablo 3. Wow, dude, this guy's fucking got it. It's basically a gaming channel now, but it was a gaming channel.
Yeah.
And now he turned it into eating weird shit. Like eating weird shit, Pepsis, strange brews. I like the Duke Nuke them, though. That's really cool.
Is it a picture you drew?
I would imagine, yeah. He seems like a good...
Hey, Marty, man, check this game out.
Yeah. It's like a video for one guy. It's a video for his buddy, a couple houses down.
Wow, I like this guy a lot.
Yeah, I'm into this guy. We're gonna sub to this guy for sure.
Metal detecting shorts in Switch games. That's all, folks. Have a nice day. That's
not really what that is, but okay.
Wait a minute. Go back real quick. I'm sorry.
We got to go back to this guy?
Yeah. Marty and Jamie. It's at Marty and Jamie. So what he did was he posted that video saying, "Hey, Marty, check this game out."
Oh,
instead of just telling him, he would post the video of it, and then he would see. That would be like if I posted to Clear Shots and I was like, "Hey, we should play Lethal Company."
Yeah, you're like, "Here's a 30-second video of Lethal Company."
Wow, this guy rules, though.
Playing Netflix mobile games is crazy.
What?
Yeah, that's cool. I'm into this guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
Shouts out to him. Maybe he can come on the show. Maybe
at Marty and Jamie.
Dude, we should try and get him. We should get a hold of him. I bet he'd come on.
Could. Does he have a? We should donate. We should donate money to him. Send him like $3.99. He saved us. He saved us $3.99 by teaching us how to make pickle Pepsi for free at home.
That's true. But we saved him $7-8 by getting him Dubby.
That's true.
So I think he should donate to us. He's probably fucking monetized.
He's probably loaded.
That's funny, dude. I started playing Nier Automata.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
when?
because we're down at work like a lot right now, and so
you're not playing Replicant.
What the hell are you talking? What's that?
Nier Replicant.
Oh no,
it's the prequel.
Well, I wanted a game on my Switch, so I bought it on the Switch because it was like on sale for like $13 or something.
No fucking shit.
So I was like, yeah, I'll check this out. And at first I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, and then because it was like, it's weird because like it changes the way you're playing. The game is completely different at certain times. Yes. It's like a twin stick shooter sometimes. Yes. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? And then you start getting into the open world and you start to get a hold of the controls and you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like the combat's super fun.
It's, dude,
I haven't paid. I heard the story's really great, but like it's on my Switch, like, and I'm at work. It's not like I can pay much attention to it.
Well, the weird thing,
I get the idea. Like they got banished to the moon or whatever because of the robots that took over Earth or whatever, and then they're basically hybrids that are coming back to try and like take Earth back essentially. But from what I read, this one has nothing to do with the other Nier games. Like it's in like an alternate universe or like it's a parallel thing or
no, it
has nothing to do with the other
thousands of years later. It just takes place like
it's in the same universe but not
like
connected.
There's parts of Automata. there's places in each game that you can visit in each game, but there's no reference at all.
Yeah, like the story doesn't seem to connect, which is fine with me. I'm not, because I'm not gonna play the other ones.
Yeah.
They seem different though, completely different.
They're
this is like a sci-fi,
so
like
cool.
Yeah.
Nier Replicant is Nier Automata, but instead of sci-fi, it's like medieval fantasy. It takes place like 10,000 years beforehand. That's actually I just played through both these games over the summer. They're just so incredible.
2010.
They're so incredible.
When did Automata come out?
2017, maybe.
Later.
Yeah.
So it's after Replicant.
Well, because
yeah.
So
right.
the first Nier.
This is the second game, right?
So no, it's weird. So the first Nier is a spin-off of the Drakengard series, and then the American version of Nier is a father and his daughter. The Japanese version, their brother and sister. Nier Replicant is the Japanese version, just updated and upscaled.
Yeah, I do remember going back. I was like,
it's weird
because it's not its own series; it's like a spin-off series.
Yeah, I think Drakengard or Drakengard, whatever.
Yeah,
they're really good, man. They're really, really good. The story for both those games is so fucking. It's very heavy. But the combat alone, like, you should just play even if you're not into like really esoteric, like philosophical storylines and shit. Just the gameplay of the Nier games is so
I'm
good.
sure that's the thing, is that's what sucks, is like, I'm like, the storyline's probably awesome, but I can't really pay attention to it because I'm at work playing.
Well, and the good thing too, though, is that like you can always just play them again through. Yeah. And then the cool thing too is
I heard that you have to play through it again to get other pieces of the story or whatever.
Yeah, there's one ending for every letter of the alphabet.
Oh shit.
Now, I think only 6 or 7 of them are like, actually, you only have to beat the game probably 3 or 4 times. But like, you beat the game the first time, and then when you do quote unquote new game plus, it's actually a different game. And then when you beat it again, it's a little different the next time. Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. That's fucking cool. I'm glad you're playing those. They're really fun. Yeah, and you get to play as like, well, it's also a win-win because you get to play as like cute Japanese girl with swords.
Yeah.
Like,
I like told him, he was like, "What are you playing over there?" He's like, one of my coworkers, he's like, "What are you playing over there?" I was like, "It's Nier Automata." He's like, "Yeah, I've had that on my wish list for a while." And he's like, "I don't know." I was like, "The combat's really cool." He's like, "I don't know, it's like too Asian-y for me." I was like, that's a good way to describe it.
It's super anime.
Yeah.
Like super stereotypical, like,
yeah.
The main character is an android named 2B, and she's just a super sexy robot that wears a miniskirt.
Yeah. I get confused too because there's like 2B, 9S, and then you're like,
yeah,
what's going on? Now there's another one like an A or something.
4A or whatever. 11A, I don't remember. I also don't want to spoil or say anything because the stories are really cool. Yeah, I played Nier, the original Nier, when it came out, where it's the father-daughter, and I remember just burning through it as a kid because it's just like a hack and slash game. I didn't pay attention to it. And then Nier Automata came out, and it was the same thing. I just fucking burnt through it. I didn't even realize there were multiple endings, but
it's a lot of timed dodge combat.
Yeah.
Which I don't usually like, but it like has a kind of a Devil May Cry feel to it sometimes because of the shooting and the fucking, like, I don't know.
And the music, the fucking soundtrack for both of those games are incredible.
Yeah, it seems to be really good. I can only hear, dude, it's like I have it turned up and I can kind of hear it. What's going on?
Oh man,
I'm mostly reading subtitles.
The movement is sick. Like once you're in the open world in Automata and you're running around and you're like, oh yeah. But I do love, like you said, that it'll switch between being like a twin stick shooter, a platformer. It'll be like a 2D game.
Then it's like Galaga or some shit all of a sudden.
And then when you get to a certain point, you'll be able to play. You can swap between 2B and 9S, and then 9S plays completely different from 2B.
That's cool.
So like each character you play as is a different play style too. Yeah, and it's also like a bullet hell. Like when you're in combat, normally it's like a bullet hell, like you're playing Vampire Survivors or something, or not. Yeah, whatever. One of
Yeah,
those
it's
games.
weird because like sometimes it'll turn and it's 2D all of a sudden, and it's like a platformer all of a sudden. It kind of is crazy the way they did that.
It's super cool, man. They're the guy that makes those games, Yoko Taro. He's just he's like a Hideo Kojima,
Yoko Ono,
Quentin Tarantino. Like he's just his own path.
Yeah.
Nobody makes games the way that guy does.
Yeah, he said, I'll do it this way. I thought it was a good deal. It was on sale, and because I was like, oh man, we're gonna be down for a while. I need to buy something. And I scrolled for so long through the Nintendo Switch store because like they never put shit on sale, and I was like, I haven't played this. This looks cool. I'm gonna do it. I should have got it from CD key, or well, they're not even CD keys anymore. They're loaded games or whatever.
It's so dumb.
Because well, what it is they were a scam. So they had to change their name so people forget that it was the scam company.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of
I hate those like third party
key
buying. Shops. Yeah, dude, it scares the shit out of me because they can just take away your key all of a sudden if they really want to.
I'm pretty sure that happened to Wes.
You don't actually own it. But I mean, then again, it's like you don't actually own any of these digital games. Really.
Yeah.
I know. I heard that Wes had that happen once.
I can't remember what it was, but I'm pretty sure he's like shied away from any of those sites for a while.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, what is Green Man Gaming like that too?
Probably. I go to gg.deals.
Like and there's GOG and
no,
there's...
like it's gg.deals and it's just an aggregate for all the shops.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
busted.
Yeah. Dave told me about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got like it basically just it's kind of like if you Google something and it shows all the different shopping options.
Yeah, and I've only gotten my fucking debit card stolen once. So.
Yeah, and all you gotta do is dispute it and then get it stolen again. And then
actually,
it again.
I have a denied charge. That card was shut off like over a year ago, and they tried using it again recently. It's really funny.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna like condone using these sites, but it's sometimes it's like hard to not because it's like some of the deals. Sometimes you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, I shut this card off on December 21st, and I look at this. These are all the fucking denied charges.
Oh my god!
Somebody got my card information and went crazy with it. So, yeah, use gg.deals, but buy a fucking Visa from the gas station.
Yeah, buy like a
do one of those
get
things.
Like a preloaded. That's actually a good idea.
Yeah,
preloaded debit card or whatever. Oh my god,
it's just crazy.
We're getting so many awesome recommendations on YouTube now.
I started playing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines again because the sequel comes out. The sequel comes out in like a month. It's you ever heard of this game?
I think so.
Now, anybody listening, I have to apologize in advance because the rule of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is that whenever somebody mentions it, somebody reinstalls it. So I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
But it's just it's a game made by Troika Games, who was a bunch of developers that worked on the original Fallout. And it's basically like if you know how Baldur's Gate is just D&D, but in a game.
Yeah.
So Vampire the Masquerade is a tabletop game like D&D, and Bloodlines is just that, but as like a first-person RPG sort of thing.
You play so like I'm assuming there's like vampires.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this is the trailer
if there
for
wasn't,
the sequel.
That would actually be some bullshit.
Yeah. So the first game starts off, and basically like you get turned into a vampire, which is against the vampire law because you can't be turned into a vampire without permission. So the Prince of Vampires of LA kills the girl that made you a vampire, and then right before he's about to kill you, somebody stops him and goes, "Hey, this is bullshit." And so he's like, "All right, fuck it." So he goes, "Since I let you live, even though I was supposed to kill you, I'm letting you live. You're a baby vampire now. Sorry. Welcome to the family. I'm going to drop you off in Santa Monica and have you do a bunch of jobs for me. And then if you get those jobs done, come to LA downtown and meet with me, and then you can be a part of my vampire organization. It's kind of like a Skyrim thing where it's like one quest line, and you don't really go back and forth.
It's like linear.
Yeah, it's pretty linear, but there's it's got like I shouldn't have said Skyrim. It's got like the Fallout New Vegas Deus Ex Dishonored thing where you can do the missions in any way you want, really.
Yeah, that does seem Dishonored-y.
Yeah. The sequel, like I said, the sequel comes out soon. I've read that it plays a lot like Dishonored, so I'm excited for that. However, I don't think anybody from the first game is working on the sequel at all. And it's been in development hell for like fucking years, dude. But yeah, so that's what I would do. It's cool. You get to play as a vampire. There's instead of different classes, you have different clans of vampire.
I haven't played a lot of games where you play as a vampire.
Sometimes there's only one other one I can think of, it's vampire or vampire. VAMPYR.
In Skyrim, you can get bit by a vampire, right?
Oh yeah.
And then you have like that curse thing, and you got to get rid of it.
Yep. And then
that was a bitch for me.
If you become a vampire, well, it used to be way worse before they made the vampire DLC. Because if you were a vampire in Skyrim before Dawnguard came out, and you got to like stage 3 or 4 of being a vampire, which is you go like 3 or 4 days without feeding on somebody, you become like automatically an enemy to everybody else until they got rid of that. So now being a vampire is OP as fuck because nobody gives a shit, and it's awesome.
Yeah, actually, I should be a vampire again.
That's what I do. I play a good vampire. I play Blade. I do like a Blade sort of thing where I'm a vampire that hunts and kills other vampires because I'm the good guy.
Yeah, I want to. I
kind
of like from time to time hop into Skyrim VR. So I would like to like go through the whole story in VR and do that
as a vampire.
Yeah,
vampire reality. Yeah. But yeah, it's cool, man. And it was made on the Source engine, which is the same engine that Half-Life 2 is on. Yeah. So it's like really, really cool. At least
the same source.
Yeah. But for me, it's so cool to play a fucking RPG that functions the way Half-Life 2 functions. Like the physics work the same. Everything just has that like 2005 PC look to it. Like it feels like a game. The feeling I get from Baldur's Gate is the feeling I get from Vampire the Masquerade, where it's like, oh, you're just stepping right into this world, and the atmosphere is perfect, the soundtrack is great, the dialogue is great. Like, it's just an awesome game. You should check out Nier Automata and Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
Yeah, get them on awesome. Like a third-party key website.
Yeah, go on GG Deals, buy a vanilla Visa gift card at 7-Eleven, say hello to Warren. Oh, yeah. And then have fun being a sexy android vampire.
I mean, it could be MasterCard or whatever. We're not really
I could give a shit.
By either one. Although if they want to sponsor us, that'd be sick. A Visa sponsorship? We got to do, oh man, I think it'd be a good idea. We got to do that episode of Tear Jerkers where we rank podcast
sponsors.
Advertisers. Yeah, that's genius.
Yeah.
Dollar Shave Club and like Butcher Box.
I already said Blue Chew is S tier, automatic S tier.
Yeah. What about BetterHelp? That's another one that's always on them.
F.
Honey.
Honey.
F. Dude.
F.
They cut that right off, dude.
Honey's
no one
gone.
does that one anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were doing something where they were like taking all the promo code. Like, I forget exact. Somebody broke it down for me how that worked. It finds keys for you or something, but they get the benefits of the key you use or some shit, and you just get like honey points or some thing. I don't know. It was very weird the way it was working because it makes you think it's just finding the best key to use, promo code or whatever, but really it's not. Not really.
Yeah. Yeah,
they were basically like leeching a ton of money.
Well, yeah, and it was the company. It wasn't the people that were sponsored by them. It would be like, yeah, so if they used your promo code, and then instead of getting, the idea was you were supposed to be paid the difference of each transaction or something.
So like, say they use our promo code for Dubby, like Honey pulls up our promo code for Dubby because it's the best one. Well, we don't even get the benefit of it. Honey does, because they give you the promo code for some reason.
So it's all a scam, dude.
Yeah, it was
It's
bullshit.
all turtles all the
So
way
like
down.
basically all the content creators were getting scammed out of money because they're promoting Honey and hoping that it's gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Then
probably
they're
made
like-
money for the advertisements.
Wait a
but-
minute. Why isn't the rest of this trickling in? What happened to the
Yeah.
trickle down honeynomics, dude? Hell yeah.
Trickle down Honeynomics, dude.
I was playing something else besides Vampire the Masquerade, and I can't remember what it was.
Is it Block Blast?
Oh no, you know what I've been fucking playing? Because I gave up on the Cowboys season already, even though they tied on Sunday.
Yeah.
So I have no rational reason to
Did
give
you
up.
see
They're
the
fucking
video?
they're 1-2-1.
You
What?
see the video of Aaron Rodgers going like with the smelling salts? He rips his smelling salt hard, and then he goes, whoop, and then he throws an 80-yard touchdown pass. It's fucking so good. And then there was the other video of him. They did like a sneak. It was like 4th and 1.
Oh,
And he's just standing there with his hands on his hips. And he goes,
that one was awesome. They did the tush push, and he was like 8 yards back.
I love it, dude. He's having so much fun.
No, that's been a pretty good. No, I've been playing because they won't put the new NCAA games on PC, and I don't have a console, so I've been playing NCAA 11, the one with Tim Tebow on it.
Yeah.
That's the greatest football game ever made.
Yeah, Timmy Tebow, dude. That was Tebow mania.
Well, the reason why I think that is because it has my favorite movement system, which I think they only used in NCAA 11 and Madden 11, where you didn't have this, you didn't sprint. It was momentum based, and it's just so fun. It's so fun to have like a triple option offense, and not having to rely on just speed. Like it actually feels like skillful.
Yeah.
Like now I haven't played a Madden. I haven't played the new college football games, and I haven't played Madden since last year, so I don't know if they're that much different. But
somebody so one of the old Madden devs was breaking down. I watched like a 3-hour video of this guy. He was an old Madden dev, and he was breaking down the way movement works and how it used to work in like 08. And the ones like he worked on that game, and he said that like how there's like a circle under your player. He was talking about how that's what you used to be controlling, not the player. Now you're actually controlling the player versus the actual circle. So like if you're controlling the circle, you have full control over where that goes, and it's not completely based on like animation and shit. Now it's like you're the player and you get locked into these animations and shit, and that's where the problem is. And that's why you like can't get the right pursuit angles and all that stuff. This game looks pretty good for like when it came out. Like this is 11,
2010,
12 probably.
No, so it's the year they do the year before or after.
So it would be 10, and then okay.
Yeah, this one came out like August of 2010. So I'm glad you mentioned the lighting. The thing that they did with the lighting was because they didn't use the Frostbite engine yet, or whatever engine they switched to, the Ignite engine, I think it was. And they had simulated dynamic lighting.
Look at that.
Oh, it's full ads, dude. It's got Reese's ads. It's got ESPN tickers and stuff. It's got Kirk Herbstreit. It's got all that shit. I think it's better than 14. 14 was the last one that came out before they brought the franchise back. And 14 compared to 11 is just... I think the consensus online is like 06 is the best one. It has
for college football.
Yeah, for college football. I think for Madden,
that's around the best.
It's 05
time, yeah,
right? Because
the
best
05
Madden.
or 6. Even 08 was really good though. But he said that the guy was saying that I think 08 was the last time they really had that, and they overhauled it with that so-called like momentum based tackling or whatever.
Yeah,
and it never was. It was always animation based. It always has been. The only game I've actually seen it momentum based is like Backbreaker or fucking
the 2K games.
Yeah, 2K was kind of like that too.
But yeah, that's what I like about this one. It just it looks great, sounds great, plays great.
Yeah, it does look really good.
And the other thing too is the reason I don't like NCAA 14 is because the Big East doesn't exist. By that time, the Big East was gone. So in NCAA 11, it's still the classic Big East.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. Like it's Syracuse, Pittsburgh, Boston, fucking Louisville, West Virginia, Cincinnati, which I forget was in the Big East, which is crazy to forget.
Oh yeah, they were in the Big East.
And who was the other one? Was it Rutgers? No, Rutgers was never in the Big East, were they? They had to have been. They had to have been in the Big East.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Penn State was the one. I did some digging.
Yeah.
I had no idea, and this makes me feel like an idiot. I had no idea that Syracuse was independent until the Big East was a thing. Syracuse was an independent like Notre Dame until like the late or early 90s or some shit.
Yep.
And
I don't know how any of that works. How you get into a conference, or like how that negotiation works, or
it was the thing about how the reason the Big East died was because they wouldn't let Penn State in, and since they wouldn't let Penn State in, they didn't want to do anything at all with any of the Big East teams. And Syracuse Penn State used to be like a rivalry game. That used to be the last game of the year every year, and that's really sad to think about because you could have had either Penn State in the Big East or a situation where SU is in the Big Ten, because I think they should be in the Big Ten. They're on Lake Ontario, essentially.
Yeah, that does make sense.
You know, they might not. I don't know.
Yeah, there's good things and bad things with the ACC, but
for me, it's ACC basketball. It's probably the best basketball conference.
I feel like it matters less with all this transfer portal shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's all shot now. I mean, with hindsight, you know, and I don't give a shit about the NIL. I'm never gonna be a fucking
no. I don't care.
Like but I do think it's weird. I think
it's fucked up that like all these players are on TV and their likenesses are being used and shit, and they're like making nothing. I mean, they were making scammy under the table shit, but you know, that's the thing. Like Blue Mountain State.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. And I started a new job, and it's really weird. I love it, but it's really weird because I'm the oldest one there by like 5 years.
Okay.
And we talk about sports a lot, and that was one of the things we were talking about.
What is it, like a foam pit place or like a ball pit or something?
It's a car wash.
Oh.
It's a touchless car wash.
Oh shit.
And we just watch the cars, make sure it's the same car that goes in, that comes out, make sure they're not like being replicated or duplicated.
They don't come out twice. Yeah, because that does get weird.
Well, you want to make sure that the person that's driving the car when it goes in
is the same guy. Yeah.
Because sometimes it doesn't happen, and you're like, well, where'd he go?
Dude, one day they'll have that shit where it just like clones you and the car.
Yeah.
Like you just drive through it. The drive-through cloning.
But
your car, like, then you have two versions of your car, which is nice because if one breaks down, you still have the other one.
Yeah.
That's actually a good idea.
That is a good idea. But yeah, no, we were talking about like how crazy it was that guys like Terrell Pryor at Ohio State got like banned or suspended or like wiped from the history books because he got free tattoos for being the QB of Ohio State.
Yeah.
And now you get guys that are on like, you know, fucking Fresno
How you gonna
State.
Get free ink?
Yeah, guys on Fresno State making six figures.
Yeah.
Speaking of scammy under the table stuff, I know you don't watch the NBA, but have you heard anything about this Kawhi Leonard stuff going on?
No.
Long story short, super sketchy cap circumvention, which is like that's a pretty big sin.
How are they doing that?
So what they did was Steve Ballmer, who's like the 7th richest man in the world, signed or like approved of Kawhi signing an endorsement deal with this fake company called Aspiration that allegedly plants trees. And it was a no-show contract for Kawhi for this endorsement deal. So he didn't have to actually do anything for the company. And the deal that Kawhi Leonard got through this company is actually larger than the sneaker deal he has with New Balance. And they're finding out that Steve Ballmer, was the owner of the Clippers, was funneling money into this organization to pay Kawhi Leonard for doing nothing. And his only stipulation on this contract was that he had to stay on the Clippers. And they're also finding out that this company that he had this fake contract for, I think it was like $48 million, which is almost his entire salary for the NBA, was declaring bankruptcy and being investigated by the government for like losing money. And this entire time, Steve Ballmer was funneling money into it to go immediately to Kawhi. So they're laying off people. They're firing people. People's lives are being ruined.
Yep.
But they're still funneling millions of dollars to Kawhi Leonard. And then today, they just found out that in the little interim period where this company was shut down, Steve Ballmer sent money to a different charity to be sent to Kawhi Leonard.
He's got trees planted everywhere. That's probably why it's a tree based.
And, you know, that's the Cliff Notes version. I probably missed a couple details, but like essentially they were paying Kawhi Leonard $50 million under the table to stay on the Clippers.
I like that. That's a good move.
This is the thing.
He needs the money. You know what I mean?
$50 million in the NBA can get you like an 88 overall player.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how pissed all the other owners must be that they've been playing by the rules this whole time when they could have just been fucking breaking the rules?
I know that. Well, that's the thing. Like, even with the Astros or whatever, when there's the trash can thing, all the other teams are like, what the fuck? We could have just been getting trash cans?
Yeah.
Like, that's bullshit.
That's my other favorite sports thing that happened this past week.
That's the problem with just cheating in sports in general. It's like, it's not fair. If you're going to cheat, let all the other teams know you're cheating and then let them all do it too. Because then that's the most fair way to cheat. Although it's not really beneficial to you as a cheater. It kind of defeats the point of cheating.
Yeah. It would be so funny if all of a sudden they find out that like every fucking team has a guy.
Every organization. Dude, that's why I love baseball. Like, every team is cheating basically in some way. Like, they're all trying to figure out signals and fucking find ways to like tell.
Well, yeah, that's what Bill Belichick was a genius at. And you know who was even better than Bill well, maybe not better, but he was up to Bill Belichick's standard when it came to like loophole rules. Is fucking John Harbaugh.
Oh yeah.
With the Ravens, where they won a game by purposefully committing a bunch of holding penalties.
I forgot about that. Yeah, they were like, well, if you don't do that, if they do it any more times, it's going to be like, what was it? Were they backed up to their own end zone, or were they on?
Yeah.
They were like, they were going to call a
zone.
safety or something like that at some point.
Yeah, and it was, because what was it? It was like,
it would like, well, how does clock runoff work when you
if you accept a penalty and neither team has any timeouts? I think it runs like a certain amount of time.
Get like 35 seconds or whatever.
So it was like 4th down and whatever, and they just purposefully held for like 20 seconds and then ran the clock out. And then you either accept the penalty and the game ends, or you decline the penalty and the game ends. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Interpreted the rules.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm a Michigan fan, so I can't say shit because they got caught cheating too. But fuck it, I don't give a hell.
But it's just a little bit cheating. It's not even
the Astros cheated to beat the Yankees in 2019, so I don't give a fuck that Michigan cheated to beat Washington. Get out of here.
Yeah, and also I already didn't like the Astros anyway. So
they're so dumb. And that made my fucking week.
Yeah,
having them get eliminated the way that they got eliminated.
Yeah, I love that.
I've been on cloud 9 ever since.
Yeah,
I don't even watch baseball anymore, but it's way too funny to me that your arch rival loses a game probably on purpose to get you eliminated. I'm rolling with the story that they did it on purpose because it's way funnier to me.
Yeah, there's a wild card game on right now.
Yankees are up for 1-0. Now, is wild card best of 3 now? I thought it was a single elimination.
Yeah, it's a 3. Yeah, 3.
And now apparently the first and second seed get bye weeks some shit.
I think something like that. Yeah, because wild card used to be 1 game. I don't know if it might still be 1 game. I don't know.
It used to be 1 game, and I thought only the number 1 seed got to take a series off.
Yeah, I can't remember if they changed. I feel like they did change that. But the Angels haven't been in the postseason in so long, I don't know.
Yeah. I can't believe it's Yankees Red Sox for the wild card. That's cool.
Yeah, it's 3-game set.
Oh, I see. So they're all that's okay. I was wondering how they made it more fair for the better team. So the team with the
They
higher
have home
overall record
Yeah.
gets all three. They're all at home. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the AL, what's that? Toronto and
They
it's a
have
place.
their
It's a
bye,
placeholder.
right.
Okay. Huh. I don't know. It's gonna be the Dodgers again, probably, right? I was looking at
probably.
the stats and stuff, and I had no idea. The Yankees have the most runs in the league by like a lot. I don't know how important that is,
Yeah,
but I
it
thought
doesn't-
that was
like
impressive.
sometimes you just have a
Playoff baseball is different. It's a
Yeah.
different game entirely.
Sometimes there's just games where you hit and sometimes they're like throwing in some guy that's not even a pitcher or whatever, and you're just hitting dingers off of them for 3 innings.
Well, I think that's why Derek Jeter is held in such high esteem, because a lot of star players, when they got to the postseason, their numbers would drop off or they'd struggle. And
I think he was pretty consistent.
I think his numbers were better in the playoffs
Yeah.
than his normal. I mean, that guy was just batting 300 for 2 decades.
If you think about it, there's a huge regular season. So like your stats at the end of that, it's like an overall thing. Like you're streaky probably. And yeah, there's some downtime. The problem is as soon as you have a postseason, it's way shorter. So now it's like even if you have a couple games where you're off, or even like a whole series where you're off, that destroys your postseason stats.
So it's crazy that his postseason stats are so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's also...
Well, he was just always good. Like,
and also when you're in the playoffs, you're playing the best teams too.
And that's true.
Generally.
Yeah, and you're also, facing their best pitchers because they're always out there. It's easier to get rest for your pitchers.
Yeah, I just... I don't know, man. I'm one of those I was more of a Jeter fan than a Yankee fan. I just liked all those guys. I like Jeter, Posada, Pettit, Mariano Rivera, fucking when they had Jason Giambi, Mike Messina, all those guys. 2000s baseball, like right around the steroid era, a little bit after.
Yeah, I was watching like a game from 2008 the other day with Mark McGwire.
Yeah.
Was it 2008 or something like that? I can't remember. It was when he hit his like 69 and 70th home runs or whatever.
Yeah,
there's an MLB channel on I don't know if it's like it might be like Pluto TV or something like that. So sometimes it like reruns like classic games.
That's cool.
Yeah. What do you think? Do you think you would if you had like say you have like 5 or 6 jars of piss, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you'd be able to smell each one and pick which one's yours? Like, and I think it probably depends on what you ate like earlier or whatever. But I think like that is a fun experiment. You know what I mean? Get like 6 or so jars of piss from wherever, and see if you can pick your piss out of a lineup.
I could probably do it by the color.
Smell.
I could do it by the color.
Oh, because it's brown, it's black or whatever.
Yeah. It's like viscous. Just looks like canola oil.
Yeah.
It sticks to the sides. There's an asymptote.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's gross. Yeah, that's gross.
No, because mine's gonna be like neon green because I've been taking B complex vitamins.
It's funny when you pee like after you have only had coffee so far or whatever, and it just smells like coffee, and you're like, "What?"
It's brutal. Doesn't it make you hate coffee?
It's kind of wild that it smells exactly like coffee. You're like, "This is like I'm brewing like a fresh cup of coffee in here. This is insane."
It's like coffee and smelling salts in the same.
Yeah. And then you rip an 80-yard touchdown.
The smelling salts debacle in the NFL was like my favorite one because I had no idea, like,
those are funny.
That smelling salts.
I don't know why we don't have those.
I don't know. We should have smelling salts, but I had no idea that they were as popular as they were because you never would see it. And then as soon as they started talking about it, and then this is the thing too, they didn't even ban smelling salts. They just banned the teams from providing them for free.
Yeah. But you can bring your own from home.
You can bring your own, which is probably even crazier. Like,
Yeah.
can you imagine some of the, like, what smelling salts does Aaron Rodgers use? We got to get
he's
that
getting
brand.
crazy.
We got to get that brand of
like
smelling
ayahuasca's
salts, like
smelling
yesterday, dude. I can only imagine. I can only imagine the holistic benefits of AR12
AR12 smelling salts.
Smelling salts. Freudian slip there. I can only imagine them.
He should do that and brand them his own. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh my goodness. I used to use smelling salts when I worked in emergency medicine. We used to have them like.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah.
They work. They do work.
Where else did I used to have smelling?
I mean, they're
salts?
temporary, but it works. Dude, that shit blasts you out awake. Like,
I'm pretty sure. Oh no, yeah, it was the emergency.
I like how it's just like some shit that doesn't smell great, and you're like, and it like hypes you up. Like, it's
yeah,
like, I don't understand how that works.
It's just like super concentrated ammonia. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Well, because it like it triggers like a fucking like a response.
Yeah, I don't know how this works actually. Ammonium carbon. Used on people feeling faint. That makes sense. Dazed or knocked unconscious to restore consciousness.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
That's so intense. Oh my god.
I
They just
don't-
bypass.
How do they work though? That's what I don't understand. Like I want to know like what's the biological reason for ammonia to trigger that response? Because I can only think of ammonia as in piss, and it's in like
well, that's what I'm saying.
when
like,
things do dead things break down into ammonia. Is that like does it make your brain think of a death smell? Like
inhalation reflex. So it actually triggers a reflex to make you inhale. Causes the muscles that control breathing to
it
work
like fries
faster.
your mucous membranes. That's right.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
It really gets stuck in there. The smell does.
I think they smell great, honestly.
They're fine.
But that might just be like a nostalgia thing for me. Like I just associate smelling salts with like really fucking crazy times because you would only use smelling salts if something was about to go down.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean.
that's true.
Especially
Imagine
in an
if they
emergency room.
bypass like concussion protocol with.
You know they do. You know they do, and that's why the teams aren't allowed to provide them anymore.
Yeah.
That way they can't be held liable if smelling.
Well, they should have
salts
just
keeps
done
a guy
that
in
for
the game.
Tyreek Hill.
Why didn't they give Tyreek Hill
Yeah.
or fucking Malik Neighbors smelling salts over the weekend? What
Yeah.
the H?
Dude, Tyreek Hill's leg was just hanging around.
Might have probably the worst leg injury I've seen since Kevin
Well,
Ware.
it's the problem is the tackler like gator rolled him basically. He went down with his leg and rolled the whole thing over. He like rolled over his leg.
Yeah.
It's like, why are we do? Yeah, I don't know. Those sideline tackles are kind of scary sometimes.
Well, did you see that a guy died after being hit the other day? It wasn't an NFL player. It was I think he was a security guard at a college football game, and he collided with somebody. I think he collided with a
On the
player.
sideline?
Yeah, and he got an embolism from a broken bone.
Oh, wow.
So like it was really interesting when the Tyreek Hill injury happened, and they were like, "Oh, walk it off." And I know whatever is off the field history, whatever. That's not what I'm talking about. But my favorite thing was like, "Oh, so he'll just be back next year?" And it's like, no, he'll be lucky if he keeps that leg, bro.
Yeah, I know, because it was like hanging by a
Full
thread.
dislocation. So that's his ACL, MCL, PCL,
Yeah, he tore everything.
his
dude.
menisci. Fuck, dude. That's gotta hurt.
Guy who
so
tackled
bad.
him
That's gotta
knew
hurt
it too.
so bad.
Immediately. He probably heard the whole thing fucking pop and crack.
Oh, God, that's gotta hurt so bad.
Yeah, it's
Like
tough.
I was talking about it at work today, and I was like, dude, my knees hurt after unloading the truck. Like after unloading a pallet, my knees hurt.
Well,
And I can't imagine your knee exploding in front of 100,000 people.
yeah, he probably doesn't feel a lot of it until like a day later.
He
or
probably,
whatever.
yeah.
Because you just go into shock. Like you just don't feel it. And then you see your leg hanging there, and then you're like, oh shit. And then you're like, what do I do? Like, you're gonna have to get stretchered out. I don't know how they're gonna have to like twist your leg back into place or some shit. That's probably the part that hurts. But I don't know. Yeah, dude. Like if you get your leg like completely
Just
severed,
shredded,
like
bro.
taken off or some shit, like it's got to be a weird. You get like people have like this ghost thing where they still feel like they
The
have
phantom
it.
limb.
Yeah. So it's like it's kind of wild.
I feel I have that with my foreskin.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, my foreskin itches, and I look and there's nothing there.
And you're like, oh shit,
freaks me out.
Damn it.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah. I had that with my
I go to
hair
my
when
doctor
I
and
cut with my long hair when I got that cut off. Sometimes you get that, and you fucking feel like you still have hair, and like you get in the shower and you do this.
How long have you not? How long has it been?
Oh, dude, it's probably been. Oh man, I don't even know. It has to be more than 8 years, probably, at least. But I even get it with my beard, like when I shave my beard, because I still reach for it sometimes.
Yeah,
and it's starting to get there again. This was only like a
I
couple.
remember when I used to shave my head, I would always just be rubbing it as it was growing in, and I felt like I could feel it growing in real time because I was just touching my fucking stubble constantly.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Yeah, you have a reference point all the time for it.
Yeah. That's my favorite thing whenever I start a new job, which happens often. Showing people like photos of me from like 8 years ago, and I'm like, they're like, "That's you." I go, "Yeah."
Check out how sick I was.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I was drinking a lot, and I was shaving my head, and and then drinking a lot.
That's when I was cool.
I looked scary.
Yeah.
I looked like my eyebrows are awful. I still don't do anything with them. But I mean, they look better now.
Yeah,
I have
that's
hair.
true.
When I was bald, dude, it looked like I was
the contrast.
It looked like I had a fucking Snapchat filter on at all times.
That's gonna be a thing that, like, in the future when we get those glasses, everybody will have filters.
Yeah,
and then your glasses will just pick up what their filter is that they've set.
I'm just gonna set mine to 1999 HBO.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like pixel art. Or like
that would be nasty.
Anime.
Yeah, near. Everybody just looks like
Blindfolds.
2B. Yeah, blindfolds and miniskirts. Everybody.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Even chorizo, even pets.
Yeah,
just everybody is cosplaying.
Dogs
as
with
2B.
miniskirts. Yeah, dogs with miniskirts is crazy.
Well, chorizo has a fucking new sweater on. Why do you guys get him hoodies when you can't put the hood up on him? He throws fits when you put the hood up.
No, he gets mad about it, but he do it anyway.
I was telling everybody a story today about putting him in the bee costume, and they were like, that's mean. I go, no, we didn't know what would happen. We didn't know that would happen. Like, we haven't done it since. But
yeah. That was only like a one time. It's like a
that is like probably the funniest thing that he's ever done, though. He's a very funny creature.
Yeah, we got to get him. Yeah, we'll get some shots of the bee costume. Or we'll bring him in. What we should when we're gonna.
We could probably put him in the bee costume and set him here, and he'll probably stand there.
He probably would.
He would literally. There was one night where
when we do the Halloween spooktacular again, we're thinking about doing it again this year, and maybe we'll bring him in for this, and
we'll just prop him up. Yeah. Unreal, dude.
Give him one of those.
Yeah, I finished The Sopranos again. Just burnt through it real quick.
Yeah.
Again, and I
read something about The Sopranos recently.
I don't know where I was going with that. I didn't write anything down for today.
Yeah, I heard something
this morning. Got some gabagool.
Can't remember what it was. I read something about.
What do you hear? What do you say? What do I have?
Sopranos. I was listening to Porcupine Tree the other day, and I wanted to like go back into their discography a little bit to some of like the trippier shit. And I listened to Stupid Dream, and I was like, wow, I forgot how good this album is. It's so good. It's so like atmospheric and like moody and shit. And then I went to The Sky Moves Sideways. And I was like, have you ever heard that one? it is very like they're in like a Pink Floyd era at the time. And it's like very similar to like Wish You Were Here because the way it opens and how it ends and it's like how it's makes it one piece of music. You could tell it was like heavily influenced by that. The sky moves sideways.
Yeah, because like Wish You Were Here is just it's Shine on You Crazy Diamond.
Yeah, and it's
the
one
sandwich.
song.
Yeah.
But they make them separate tracks. But Between the Buried and Me did that with Parallax too. There's Goodbye to Everything, which is both the first and last tracks.
That shit's so sick. I love stuff like that. Like
but
I wish
for them Parallax was like their masterpiece in my opinion because they had taken concepts from other albums. Like certain songs had like the character from Parallax like way like 2 albums before or 3 albums before. So it felt like that was like their culmination of their
like
storyline
song sort of thing.
And then after that they just like everything's kind of standalone. But I love this like I love when the musicians are able to like tie an overarching concept or storyline. It's really cool.
Coheed does that.
Coheed does it well because he literally does comics.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He has like a whole comic universe and it's all like set in the same universe.
Yeah, like Near.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking cool.
Oh man. Yeah, I love Pink Floyd. Man. That's good.
Yeah.
They don't do anything anymore.
Well, they're like 100 and how many years old?
They're in their 80s. But what's really funny is that they in protest they went and they took the album art off of all of their albums on like Spotify and Apple Music and stuff.
They took it off.
Yeah, and they replaced it with just text that said like 2 men holding hands, one of them is on fire. And then like
an AI prompt basically.
So what they did it because Spotify I guess had some sort of update where they were like they will use other people's artwork to make album art for their AI generated fucking music that they put on there. Which is a whole lane that so this is I don't understand how other people find music. I get music from my friends like you, Brian especially. I get most like some of the best music I have is from Brian. I get you, Wes, but I see these things online of people going. They're like, my Spotify playlists are filled with AI generated music, and I'm like, how are you stumbling upon? Do people just go to like they just listen to random stuff that's on like their front page? Do people really do that?
Like, I never really click on like recommendations on Spotify.
Why would you?
Like yeah, that's crazy.
Do you not know what to listen to?
Yeah, and like I don't know. I have like subreddits or whatever that I can go to, and like they'll give me suggestions or whatever. It's like I'm never really gonna. There's a thing that Spotify has now.
If it's fucking Reddit, they're just gonna be like, listen to Queen. Listen to David Bowie.
Everything you listen to is shit. They're all gatekeeping. Like,
dude, I know. I mean, yeah, fucking A.
But that's how I don't know. It feels like high school, dude. It feels like high school.
I only like it when I gatekeep because I'm the only one that understands.
I'm the only one who knows like that what the actual good stuff is.
Yeah,
that's the thing. People don't like. Yeah, that's the real problem. But they have like Spotify has like an AI DJ now, and now YouTube wants to do it, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, this is bullshit!" And it's like Spotify's had that for like a while, and you weren't bitching about that. But like it's also optional. You just go to AI DJ.
But other people are gonna listen to AI music.
Yeah, but the DJ is like what it does is it takes like it'll say like he'll be like I'm gonna spin some tracks from what you were listening to back in 2019 or whatever, and then he'll play a couple songs that you were like frequenting at that time, and then he'll be like, "Here's a recommendation." Like,
so it like creates a radio station out of your library.
Basically, is what it's doing, and also mixes in recommendations that are similar.
Silly,
but like.
Silly.
I don't get it. Yeah, I don't understand the point. Like, I can make my own playlists already, so why do I need this?
Oh, don't even get me going on that. I spent a good 45 minutes yesterday fixing my Apple Music playlist because randomly my songs will be grayed out, and it'll say this track is not available in your country or region, and I have to remove the album from my library and then
replace it with a different one. Yeah,
and it's so annoying,
like a different version of that. I hate going through. I was gonna try and listen to the Beatles because we talked about them last time, and I went through and like every album is not the original. Like, why can't I just listen to the original album?
They're all the
everything's remastered and deluxe versions, and it's got like 17 tracks on it, and you're like, no, I just want to listen to the actual original thing.
And then you go to YouTube, and you find it, and it was posted like 18 years ago.
Yeah, and it's still there. Some guy like Larry Tromboli or whatever, 72.
Yeah,
and he's
Waxed
just
my car 6'5",
and somehow it hasn't gotten pulled down off of YouTube. I don't understand YouTube.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite. Like, you can't find Garth Brooks music. You can't find on any streaming sites, and like he's had this like lifelong deal with Walmart or some shit since like 2002. But you can find all of his music for free on YouTube, and it's just there.
And it's not even his account, basically.
Yeah. I did that with.
I just don't get it. But if I play like 3 seconds of WWE footage, it gets pulled. If I played like Tyreek Hill getting injured, we'd probably get this whole thing destroyed. It's hilarious.
We might get in trouble for showing the guy making pickle Pepsi.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's so stupid. Like, there's a fucking greatest hits album. I think it was Tom Petty greatest hits. That like, there's a very specific one that just isn't available now. You can't buy it anywhere, but it's just on YouTube. And it literally is just a fucking PDF of the album cover. And it's just like the full album. And it's like, I don't understand how it's up there still.
It's funny though. Yeah, like I just don't. YouTube is funny about like, I was watching literally the Syracuse game on YouTube.
Yeah.
On Saturday.
Yeah.
Like the actual live stream, and YouTube doesn't take that down. I saw like 4 or 5 different ones. It's like you don't even have to go to an illegal website. You can just watch it on YouTube. But if you go pull it up now, it's probably gone. But live, it's hard for them to do that.
They used to be the best stream back in the day. It was Grandma Streams.
And you just watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like a fucking private YouTube account that he could stream live.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember Ace Stream? Yeah. That was the shit. You could copy and paste the link
knew how to use
VLC. You take like a source link and you just put it in your VLC player and it streams it through VLC.
Like an RSS thing?
Yeah, kind of like that.
That's cool.
It's streaming.
That's gone now?
I don't think you can do it. I don't know. There's probably a way you could do it, but I think there's got to be a way you can do that same method. But
what was the one that Brendan Schaub got fucking shut down? MMA streams or crack streams? Meth streams?
Yeah, there was like MMA.
It was MMA streams with a Z.
Yeah,
I think is what it was.
That used to be
and that one was just the best kept secret, dude. I don't even know the ones that I use. I use I don't want to say. I use Buff Streams, which is still around.
Is that still around?
Yeah.
Huh.
And yeah, I don't know. I find
it's funny they like because
they like we got to shut down illegal streaming, and it's like no,
you're just never going to.
And
sorry.
So, I'm not paying for it. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just not paying for your shit.
My dad calculated the because we're Cowboys fans, and then also our family likes the Giants and the Saints.
Yeah,
they're all NFC teams, and if we wanted to watch all those games, it was going to be like almost $300 this season, or $400 this season.
Yeah, because you need Paramount, Peacock,
Amazon
Prime
Sunday
for Thursday, ticket. ESPN for Monday Night Football.
Yeah, you need YouTube TV for one of them
for
like
Red
and I guess
Zone and like
there's like Christmas this year is going to be on, like just Christmas is on something. I think.
Yeah, I think it's probably on Prime.
Like what the fuck?
Yeah, it doesn't.
It makes me miss cable, which is crazy.
Yeah. Well, I always felt like the NFL or MLB or whatever just needed their own app, and then you pay per team, and you can get all their games.
This is the thing, though, is that they won't do that now because WWE had it perfect when they had the WWE Network, and now they're a Netflix thing, and that's a whole shit show too. Because it's fucking. You had to explain it to me, and I still don't understand it. You have to have Netflix just to watch Raw. And then what? SmackDown is on USA
is still on TV, so you still have to have that, or have Hulu or whatever.
You have to pay for the PLEs, but in order to be able to even pay for the PLEs, you have to have ESPN Plus.
So now it's just you get ESPN app, and you get the PLEs. But the ESPN app's $30 unless you have like the Disney bundle or whatever, and then
and then you have to have Disney.
Yeah, then you
which
have
is
to have.
funny. My favorite thing right now is the Mandalorian trailer just came out, and Seth, I swear to God, I genuinely forgot that the Mandalorian was a thing. I really did. Why does it take so goddamn long to make things now?
I know, it takes a long time.
So people go, well, it's the CGI.
Isn't
animation
Stranger Things doing another one?
rendering takes so long, and it's like, no. Think about the computers that they have. There's no reason. Figure it out. Alien Earth ended. I haven't caught up and finished it. Apparently, it ended very poorly.
Yeah,
on a major cliffhanger.
Stranger Things has another season coming out.
But
too.
how much of a cunt do you have to be to end your first season of a show on a cliffhanger when you haven't even been greenlit for season 2 yet? They haven't even started writing season 2. You end season 1 on a cliffhanger.
That is a dick move.
It's not going to come out until like 2029.
Yeah, you're better off.
What the hell?
Starting fresh.
Not that I'm even going to watch it anyway, but it's just like House of the Dragon. I love Game of Thrones and all the Song of Ice and Fire stuff. House of the Dragon, it's 2 years in between every season.
I don't
Last
really
of Us
like
is 2 years in
houses.
between every season.
Yeah,
Why is it?
I like
you know?
dragons, but I don't think the house. I don't know. The house doesn't seem appropriate.
I don't want to dwell on The Sopranos, but shit, The Sopranos came out in 1999, and it was a season a year, and then it was done.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad, same thing. It's actually crazy to think about that. Like by the time I got into Breaking Bad, it was like already ending. I forget.
Mhm.
Breaking Bad came out in like 2006 or 7.
Yeah, I don't get. Well, and some of the shit that gets renewed, you're like, are you serious? That got renewed, like Halo or whatever, and then you're like, and then you're like, why did Blue Mountain State get canceled?
Yeah. Where's the lead?
Where is Lucha Underground?
Yeah. Where's Harvey Birdman? The fuck?
Yeah, Tim and Eric season 6.
Bedtime stories. Rick and Morty is still a thing? That's weird.
I don't think Tim and Eric got canceled though.
They just
stopped making it.
Yeah.
They started doing Check It Out.
I just don't like I don't know. I hate the gaps in between shows, dude. It makes me not want to get into shows. Like,
Yeah, because it's almost like even if you wait, you're like, okay, cool, I have 3 seasons. Then you watch all 3 and then they renew it for 4th and now
Yeah.
you gotta wait.
well,
And then it's like they're gonna try and do like this little recap of what happened, but that doesn't work for me. I want to be in the mindset of the whole thing.
the attention span is gone. I mean, fucking House the Dragon.
I can't. I'm actually blown away that like Netflix is as big as it is still because they're long episodes and like that's completely counterintuitive to the way everything works.
We watched
now.
a full episode of The Hunting Wives upstairs.
Yeah,
and we
it
know how
sucks.
it works. It's
and it's the worst.
just sex sells.
That's literally Netflix now.
That's crazy.
They're just like, we got to have people kiss. When we got to have gays kiss. That's definitely one thing Netflix likes. They like to have nudity. They always have to have titties. That's like their formula now. But like it works. People will watch it. Which is crazy. Every time I watch like any of the shit that she's like watching, I'm like, does anything happen in this show? Because like it always seems like nothing is happening.
We just watched a full episode and they went to a cabin and they snorted Xanax, which was silly, and then like they made out with each other, and then the husband was like, I thought you were dead.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like nothing happens in like the story.
Yeah, I don't know. They just don't make them like they used to.
Yeah.
You know,
old heads.
I don't know. I just feel like TV like and all that peaked like right before Netflix really came around. I can't think of a show that would be a fun exercise, I guess, and maybe I got recency bias or recency unbiased because
I just
so many
want
shows
TRL. I just want TRL back.
Like, what's come out in the streaming era that's like
Punked.
must see TV? Stranger Things I could give 2 shits about.
None of it's must see.
Is anything like, you know, you get
there
like
is no must see.
Breaking
TV.
Bad is, you know, like
well,
early Walking Dead, you know,
I guess
The Sopranos, The Wire.
It used to be must see because it would be on TV and then that was it. Like
and it would
you'd
be
have
something
to catch
talk
it
about on Sunday or
right.
on Monday.
You had to catch it
Watch
when it
Sunday.
happened. Now it's like nothing's really must see because you can just
It's
fucking
just
watch
there.
it if you want to later on in a couple years.
I just going back. I just can't believe that The Mandalorian and Baby Yoda is going to be a movie that people are probably going to see. People are going to pay money to see Mandalorian and Grogu.
It's going to be huge.
Will it?
Oh yeah, dude.
Is Baby Yoda still a guy?
They can do Star Wars can do whatever they want and they'll still make a ton of money.
I don't know. The Acolyte didn't work, and I think they lost money on Andor. Yeah, exactly. They had a they had a Boba Fett show. They had an Obi-Wan show. Those are both gone. Canceled.
Yeah, but they weren't good.
They were not good. They got to do an Old Republic. They got to do Old Republic shit. I actually thought the Acolyte, like the concept was cool, but just it had the feeling of like a TV movie, like a sci-fi original. Like it felt like Halo, just like tier, like the Halo show.
Yeah,
it felt like that level of quality, but for Star Wars, it was bizarre. But the concept was sick. But just I don't give a shit about the Empire anymore. We already finished it. They killed the Empire twice. Dude.
Yeah, they're long gone.
6 movies.
They're done. So
they did it in this, and yeah. So how about you either go forward and you bring in the Wuzan Vong, or whatever they're called, which is like this race of aliens that like they can't be detected by the Force. So then the galaxy has to unite to fight them, or you do the Old Republic and everybody wins because then it's just lightsaber battles all the time. It's
what is it called?
The Wuzan Vong, or Vuzaahn, I think. Wuzan Vong. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like a species of bad guys that they can't be detected or like manipulated by the Force or something.
They're the Illuminati.
Some shit.
It's the Illuminati.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Perhaps most notably, the Wuzan Vong were unable to be sensed through the Force.
Wow.
They were susceptible to some like Force abilities, I guess. I don't remember that, but I also didn't remember what they were called, so whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the kind of stuff I want. Put it on a TV show for me, please. Thank you. You already fucking tried everything else and it sucks. You know?
Yeah, that's true. This would be kind of sick to be able to replicate in
like a high budget show.
Yeah.
Like I just think for me the most obvious way for Star Wars to go is after you defeat the evil Empire, now you have to team up with them. I just feel like that makes sense. That's why the books did it. But then, you know, with Disney, when they bought Star Wars, they were like, you know, all those books, we're going to get rid of those.
Yeah.
We don't care about those.
They
don't even give a shit about the prequels, dude. You don't even get to see any, like, there's no prequel stuff in the new stuff anymore.
No, well, that's because it didn't, I mean, I don't know. It's not really well loved.
And it's not like the prequels. This is the thing, too. And this has been said before, but just because the Disney movies were bad, that doesn't mean that the prequels were good. You know? And really, I guess it's like potato with those. Like, Phantom Menace I like Phantom Menace, but it also came out when I was like 5, so of course I like it.
Yeah,
Attack of the Clones, I never liked.
I liked Episode 3.
Episode 3 is just a sick movie.
Yeah, it is.
Just front to back. The opening when they're fighting above Coruscant and the fucking the starfighters. I love the noise that the TIE fighters make. Well, they're not in Episode 3, but you know.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard not to be romantic about Star Wars. I mean, even the sequels, the only thing I don't like about the sequels is just that I felt like the story went nowhere for 3 movies. I mean, my favorite movie of the 3 is the one that did the least, which was The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
That one was the sickest one of the trilogy, but that you could delete The Last Jedi and it wouldn't have changed anything.
Yeah, that's actually kind of true.
It's like the Mass Effect 2 of Star Wars, where like Mass Effect 2 is sick. It's probably the best Mass Effect game, but if you delete Mass Effect 2 and just go from 1 to 3, nothing changes.
Yeah, it's not like it's not a necessity component.
But, I don't know. I thought The Last Jedi was cool. The Rian Johnson just has a really cool way of directing that I liked. You know?
Yeah.
And people are like, but he made Luke Skywalker a hermit. Who cares, dude? It shouldn't even be Luke anymore. They should have not even been in the next. It should have been so far ahead that they weren't even.
It also
relevant.
it also kind of felt forced too in a lot of ways.
Pun intended.
Yeah, because like, I don't know. And then they also just wanted to kill Han Solo off. I don't know. It felt weird that it would. I liked the nostalgia of it, but also like that's all it was for. Really, was for that.
Yeah.
And they're all still around, so it's like they were like, why not?
Carrie
do
Fisher's dead.
Well, yeah, that's true. That didn't happen.
That
It was during the filming, wasn't
It
it?
was during they were
They had to,
filming
like,
either 8 or 9.
They had to like CGI her into some scenes, which is crazy because you wouldn't even really. You really would. The CGI was great.
I remember it being good. I remember like they had the CGI. I remember it being fine. The only time CGI took me out of a film was when it happened in Alien Romulus. I don't know if you saw that one. It was the Alien movie from last year.
Oh, I saw like parts of it. Yeah,
it was really cool. But they bring in Ian Holm, who played the android in the first movie, but he had passed away. So they AI CGI'd his face onto a mannequin head, and it looked really bad in theaters. I guess they fixed it now, but
that's the thing too. Is like they fixed a lot of the CGI in like the original Star Wars movies too. Like if you watch the original ones, you're like, holy shit, this is
and
crazy.
that's another one. People
it's
get
hard
so
to even
mad.
find the original ones.
I feel I feel bad for the people that love the original ones and they can't find them. That sucks. But for me, I kind of like that it has like the 1990s style CGI in the 70s. Like it doesn't look great. I'll give you that. But
Yeah.
it just there's something to it that makes me smile.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
It just looks like it's like if you took the worms from Men in Black and like put them in the cantina scene is like what they did.
I never really thought about it that way. Yeah.
It's so funny.
Because like I remember watching like there's a scene where like Han walks around Jabba the Hutt. And it's the first time like he's introduced as a character, and he walks behind him, and in the original film you don't see Han like step over his tail.
Mm-mm.
But like in the updated ones they made it so he does, and it's like all these little details that they changed, and it's kind of crazy seeing that.
I like it, man. I mean, let George Lucas cook. That's what Disney messed up with. They
true.
really fucked up with not letting George Lucas cook.
Yeah,
because like like I said, the series was already done. With the Skywalker saga was done. I really wish we could have seen what was next, even if it was more Skywalker stuff, whatever.
Yeah,
I
George
guess.
Lucas. I mean, dude, he had like a hell of a resume too.
Well, I did Red Tails. All black cast. Nobody ever thought of that before. Oh man.
Well, there's only a lot of Star Wars stuff.
American Graffiti was like his first one.
Like, yeah, like come on, dude. Indiana Jones.
I didn't know he had a hand in Labyrinth. That's actually kind of crazy. What? No, click Labyrinth. Was he involved in Labyrinth? That doesn't make sense to me. Also, what's the legacy of this movie? Why is it because it's directed by Jim Henson with David Bowie and Jennifer Connelly? Like, what's the?
That is.
I remember liking Labyrinth, but like, what's the?
IMDb doesn't.
It came out. It came out on my birthday. Look at that. Look, it came out.
Directed by Jim Henson. Dude.
That was the Muppets guy, right?
Yeah.
So is that
co-production between Lucasfilm with George Lucas, executive producer?
That's crazy. I didn't know that. Yeah, look, it came out on my birthday. It came out 10 years before I was born. That's crazy.
Damn, dude, it was like
meant to be.
Yeah. That's insane.
What else did George Lucas? I mean, Indiana Jones. Yeah, he was just a producer for though. I don't think he direct. I thought didn't somebody else direct those, or did he direct those?
Spielberg.
Was it Spielberg? Wait, was it Spielberg?
Yeah, I believe so.
I don't know. I'm not really an Indiana Jones guy.
Yeah, I'm not really a movie guy though. The only Indiana Jones I've seen is the first one.
I only saw the one with Shia LaBeouf. I think I saw that in theaters. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
This is the newest one, Dial of Destiny. You ever see this? The holiday special?
Oh, yeah, of course I have.
It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Spielberg. Look at that.
The documentary. What is that, Herbie? Is that like the book, the car? Herbie the car?
Herbie the
1966? Car. Is that the one about the Volkswagen Beetle? Oh no, the reflection of moving light streaks and light flashes from traffic at night.
A short black and white movie.
Okay,
Not good.
that's
probably.
pretty sick. But that's this is the thing. If that guy that was making pickle Pepsi at home, if he could have put that video out in the 70s, he'd probably be George Lucas now.
Oh yeah, dude. Easy.
What do you think his Star Wars would be like? It would piss me off. There'd be bread and butter pickles in every scene. I'd throw fucking hands.
Yeah, and you'd have to like retro do all the CGI, probably go back and do it.
It would be really funny to just like I'm thinking of like the Phantom Menace where they're all sitting in like the galactic the Jedi Council and they're all sitting in chairs but they just all have Pepsis in pickle jars. Oh my god. I can't believe I didn't mention this. So this is going to make me sound like a psycho, but I was crying laughing. I watched Toy Story the other day for the first time in a long time, and I love Toy Story. I watched A Bug's Life, too. Bug's Life was great. I love Bug's Life.
Did you ever watch Ants?
Ants is great, dude. But, Barbados. Kid, you got to get back to the hive. Or whatever,
yeah, dude. He's fucking awesome.
No, but Toy Story, I was dying laughing, and I was thinking about like the whole like fucking thing is how like Buzz, they're trying to teach Buzz that he's a toy, and like they play dead when they're around the kids and stuff. But I was thinking about like, what would you have to do to like if you were gonna try and get them to break character, like get them to anthropomorphize or personify whatever, come to life when you're around. And like, of course, my first thought is, okay, well, you'd have to torture one of them. And then I'm like, well, who would be the best of the Toy Story toys to torture to get them to like, come to life? And one of my first thoughts was like, okay, well,
it's Rex, right?
So Rex was up there because he's like the innocent dumb guy. Yeah. And then like Bo Peep is up there because she's like the pretty the like dainty one that's like the damsel in distress. But I figured out what the answer is. The answer is if you want to get the Toy Story toys to come to life, you just kick Bullseye in the ribs as hard as you can over and over again.
Yeah, that's actually true.
I think that would get them to break because not only is Bullseye a horse and a toy, but he's also not, he doesn't speak. He's like the Pluto. He's like the Pluto of Toy Story, where they're all toys that operate. Rex is an animal, but he operates as a person.
Yeah.
Bullseye is just a horse.
Right. That's actually true. Isn't that weird?
So like, I feel like you just kick Bullseye in the ribs as hard as you can. And I think that will get them to break.
Yeah, I barely even remember the third one.
I mean, you could do shit to Mr. Potato Head. I was thinking about like, oh, you could use Mr. Potato Head as like a light switch thing. Like put him at the end of the beads on the light switch.
Oh, dude, the binocular guy, he was crazy too.
Binocular guy would be funny.
I forgot about him.
Slinky. You could torture Slinky pretty funny.
Yeah.
Get them to freak out. Piggy bank. You know what you could do with the piggy bank is you just put stuff in them that's not coins. Just fill them. Well, fill them up with everything else.
Doesn't Sid basically torture his toys?
Yeah.
So, and they still don't break.
Yeah, but he doesn't. I don't know. He's not drop kicking a horse in front of him. Like, I don't know. I feel like, dude. Imagine if you're just sitting there minding your own business and you go into toy mode.
Yeah.
Right? You go into toy mode, and then fucking this kid walks in, and he just
he's like lighting these things on fire.
He just soccer kicks Bullseye.
Dude, he's like legit lighting these guys on fire, though. I don't understand why they're not breaking character. Like, look at this guy that's on his head. That thing didn't break character when he did it to that.
Well, no, he broke character eventually.
Oh, yeah, that's true. This always got me because this skull is a Zero logo.
I was going to say, that's the skateboard logo, right?
Yeah. Because I had a Zero deck, and it's literally the exact logo. It just doesn't say Zero on it.
That's crazy.
I was like, how did Disney get away with that? Do they own Zero? They probably own it because they own everything else. It's the exact same logo.
Well, it wouldn't be really punk rock of Zero to sue somebody. You know what I mean?
I guess.
For name, image, likeness. Disney's like, we'll give you free tattoos.
Dude, I was wondering about that. It's so crazy to me.
But yeah, I just think, I don't know, it would be fun to just, I don't know, to just kick Bullseye as hard as you could, just cause too, like not even to make him break character, but like
Kind of a dick move though.
what
I
a
guess.
useless character.
Yeah. Well, so is this guy in the mailbox.
But like, why is
that's...
Bullseye just a horse? I guess I said all that to say this. Why is he still just a horse? Why is Rex a talking T-Rex? Why is the bad guy from Toy Story 3 a raspberry bear, but he's a bear, but he talks? Why is Bullseye just a horse?
Yeah, I don't understand that. Is there
Is he disabled? If he's disabled, I won't kick him in the ribs. I draw the line at disabled.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any other toys in that movie that didn't actually speak. Because like that one that we just saw, I think that was on Sid's head didn't speak.
No, it would. They were all. I don't think any of his toys spoke.
Maybe that's why he could torture him so good.
Yeah. I remember
it's an odd universe.
One of his toys is just like a fishing pole with legs.
Yeah. Well, that's because he botched it. He fucked everything up and started attaching everything. Like,
oh my
god,
who
does that? Like, that's such a weird thing for.
That is a weird thing.
Yeah, that's
weirder than drop kicking Bullseye.
That dude's gonna grow up and kill it. Did you see the guy that just like admitted that he murdered somebody on like CBS 6 or some shit? He was on like an interview,
what?
And he's like, yeah, I murdered like both of my parents, basically, he said. Because they like, apparently like they like gave him hints that they wanted him to kill him. So he like suffocated both of his parents and he like straight up just admitted it on TV.
And then what happened? Did he get arrested?
Yeah, after the interview, like at the studio.
What? I don't get any cool news stuff like this.
Yeah, it's like this guy. He like killed his parents, buried them in the backyard, and like
today. Oh, wait a minute! Upstate New York. Where was he from?
In Albany.
What? That's not upstate New York.
Well,
I guess it is. It's more upstate than we are.
Yeah, it's weird because like it's not even, if you watch the interview, it's not even like an interview. It's more like an interrogation. He keeps going like, so did you kill him? 8 minutes in. Like that's dude, the interviewer was relentless, bro. He went right at him, dude. He did not give a shit. He knew. So then they do this thing. He gets arrested at the studio, and then the next day, or like a couple days later, they do another interview with him from jail. And it's weird because like the guy seems to like have this weird, in the back of his head, he's like, I was doing the right thing, because they were like unwell and they wanted to die. But like he thinks he's gonna get off because he was just doing it. He's like, the laws shouldn't work for the people, or the people shouldn't work for laws or something. Laws should work for the people, or like he was trying to present a case that like there should be a law that allows you to put people out of their misery or whatever. And it's like, dude, but that's not really what you did. You told nobody about this, and then you just killed your parents. You suffocated them.
Yeah.
And then buried them in the backyard because you think that they maybe were hinting at you killing them. It's not like they explicitly were like, please kill us.
Yeah, why not just burn the house down?
Well, he wanted the house, probably.
But it's haunted now.
No, I don't think it counts when you do the killing.
I think if you kill them, you become haunted. So it doesn't matter where he goes.
I don't know how that works.
I don't know.
I feel like if somebody else kills people in your house, that's when you get haunted by them because you live there. Something else happened out of your power. But if you do the killing and you do the burying and the
house won't be haunted
stuff,
until the next family moves in. It'll be like it's Sinister.
Like the ghosts have to be like dormant for a little while.
Yeah. I saw a thing today on the way here that there was this guy that I guess had a warrant out for his arrest for like being investigated because he was like a serial rapist. And he got caught at the subway because he jumped the turnstile, and they arrested him for jumping the turnstile. And then his name came up, and they found out that he was like,
yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. You
That's
do
what
like
my grandpa
stupid
always told
shit.
me. My grandpa always said, only break one law at a time. So like,
That's the thing is you could get away with killing a bunch of people and then you like accidentally go 7 over the speed limit. You get pulled over and you're fucked.
yeah, I love those videos of like the dudes, like the body cam footage of cops that are like, they finally cracked a case, like a murder case from like 1994. And then they just show up at a guy's house and he's like in his mid 60s, just, you know, tucked in polo.
Dude,
New Balance
there is
shoes.
like, I think it's so funny how like you watch like one of these interviews and then all of a sudden like your YouTube algorithm is like, check this out, and it's like explore with us and like all those videos.
Explore with us rules.
Yeah, and it's
that
like,
was where the guy. It's a
They're-
human head and hands.
Yeah.
yeah, that guy.
they're like,
Guy-
we have to
Crazy shit.
just throw all this at you because we know you're gonna binge watch all of it.
Yeah, of course you are, and then it's gonna ruin your mental health for like
Yeah.
10 days.
Yeah,
dude,
and it's like fucking people like impersonating police officers and fucking just like weird situations.
There was the one that got me on. I think it's just on the regular. It's on just one of the Explore With Us pages, but it's this kid that's like 14 that like broke into this old lady's house and just like sat in the corner of her living room and like filmed her sleeping. And then he killed her and hid her body in the closet.
In the closet,
house.
I saw that one too.
And it's like, it's so morbid because like you shouldn't be interested in shit like that, but like seeing the human experience of his parents finding out that their teenage child murdered somebody, there's something that clicks my brain and I can't look away.
Yeah,
I can't.
it's
It makes me think of like, how would my parents react if I killed somebody?
well, it's one of those things you like can't believe someone thinks that way.
that
you know.
too.
Like I kind of just can't believe that someone ever goes through a thought process and they're like, yeah, I could do this. Like, and even think that you're going to get away with it. And some of them don't even think they're going to get away with it. They just do it. That's why there's so many of these goddamn like murder mystery podcasts. There's a million of them because people love that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And there's something like, there must be something in our brains from like prehistoric times or some shit where it just triggers us to
learn about the demise.
be interested in this for some reason.
Yeah. I love Explore With Us, man. I watched like most of their stuff like over the course of a few weeks. Like,
I love that their logo is just hard stamped in every video the entire time with the wolf or whatever.
Well, I always thought, I think the first one that I watched, I thought that it was
once you notice that, you can't unnotice it. That's annoying as hell.
I thought that it was something, because there's a couple different types of Explore With Us channels, but the best one is just the one where it's like the body cam footage and then all the interviews in the police station.
Yeah. They get recommended, dude, like they have to have so many. They got 6.9 million subs.
Yeah, go to most popular.
How do you do that?
Videos and then popular. Yeah, this is the one. It's just regular Explore With Us.
Dude, some of these are hilarious. Like this one right here.
Yep.
This kid that's going to release his
One of the first ones I
bipolar.
saw, and
That was hilarious. Yeah, a lot of these are just like
killers realize they're caught. No.
Some of these are just super long interrogations.
Yeah, that one, dude. Parents discover teen son's horrifying secret. It's a human head. That one is I talked about this one on the show before, but that's the craziest one in the world to me because like it makes me think of like what it is. You know what it is that I feel like my brain will subconsciously go through people I know and be like, all right, who do I know that would do this?
That would do that.
And immediately I got like 4 guys. Just because and like. Oh, that one specifically, dude, where he's just at the end of the driveway, just do.
I wonder where he gets all this footage. It's crazy.
I think they get them from
They must.
They
get
probably
it somewhere.
work with the police to do it.
Yeah, but it's weird because he puts his like stamp over the thing, so it's almost. I don't know if he's like having to mark the video, like watermark it somehow for whatever reason. I don't know how any of this legal works.
Wait, keep scrolling down. We're no. Excuse me. When a teen killer, no. Here, no. Yes, 14-year-old killer thinks he's going home. That one was a crazy one too. That one, I'm pretty sure that one just like he just like killed his mom, and then like just like this guy, he just was like, well, what's the big deal?
Yeah, can
like
I get my Xbox?
that is such a wild.
Yeah, they're like, I'm going to be in here
crazy.
for a while, so like I don't know, can I get like my Steam Deck?
No, I love the one where it was like there's a guy that he was an older guy and he killed a girl, and they ended up finding him because
Yeah, sometimes the disconnect is
found
crazy.
they like found out he was lying in his alibi from like a fucking security camera at a store that he drove by that just so happened to like, you know, I don't know, they just so happened to catch him being in a place that he said he wasn't through like a fucking security camera at a place, and I'm like, damn, he got away with it for like months and months and months, and then randomly this fucking ring
Well, like
camera
this
or
guy.
whatever.
This guy 30 years.
Oh yeah.
It's like, dude, that's insane that you think you're like scot-free and you're like
30 years. That 30 years is longer than I've been alive.
Yeah, how old would you say that guy is?
31 at least.
That guy's got to be at least like, yeah, probably 32-ish.
There's another one where like
I think like the disconnect that is so crazy is that they think they're getting out, like they think they're getting away even after they've like admitted it and shit. Like they think like when can I leave type of shit. It's like, okay, you're gonna be here for a minute, dude. You're gonna be here for a grip, so get used to it.
Wait, what? The teens that tortured their friends to death? No, man. There was one of them where it was like, mom discovers son's horrifying secret, which is like it's all generic clickbaity titles.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the
all of
content
them are.
itself is good. But I remember it was like they had this guy who was like already on probation or parole, and he was living with his parents in like a trailer on a farm, and they had to go and check all their guns. And I think the crazy thing for me is like we're witnessing just awful shit. Like the worst moment of one of the worst things a parent could experience is probably finding out that their child is a murderer.
Especially if you're the parents that got killed.
That's
even worse.
Yeah, there are levels to it.
Yeah, there's different scenarios, dude. They're who I don't know if it's like AI or who does the voiceover for it, but he's really good too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's got to be like, it almost feels like it's generated.
Well, I don't know. I used to think that about the Gamers channel.
Gamers, yeah.
You know that's a real dude.
That whatever mic he uses is so compressed.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's so crazy. Gamers with a V or whatever it is.
Yeah, and I wonder, they're still up, right? I know that they had to go to Patreon. It's a channel of 4 people. They're pretty awesome.
Is it GVNER? Oops.
GVMERS, yeah.
Yeah. That's a good channel too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like how we're just like promoting other YouTube channels.
Yeah, I mean,
but they're great.
Spread the wealth.
This is great shit because it's like game documentaries.
We're gonna do the podcast anyway, so it's like might as well. Yeah, these ones are good. The Rise and Fall series is great.
Yeah, it's really cool, and it really like brings a lot of nostalgia to some of these. Some of these like you forget about, and you're like, oh, wow.
My favorite one of these guys, or my favorite one that these guys did, was their video on Operation Flashpoint. Because that's a franchise that nobody remembers. Because
the Army of Two one, dude, I should watch that.
Army of Two one's good.
I thought about watching or playing Army of Two on the. That's a good one for Clear Shots Plays because it's a 2-player co-op.
Mm-hmm. We could play it together.
The Fall and Rise of No Man's Sky. Look at that.
Yeah. Wait, go up real quick. There it is right there. The game that killed its own studio, Haze.
Yeah.
That's the reason why Time Splitters is never coming back. Fuck you. That game was so bad.
You know, I think we should play is I have it on my Switch. It's called Screen Sheet.
Oh yeah.
And you can't see the other players.
You have to look at their...
It's a split screen game, but you can't see them. You have to like literally look at their screen to know where they are. That'd be sweet to play with 4 players or something.
Yeah, because that would just be like playing GoldenEye, like
it's
used
literally
to anyway.
Yeah. It's really cool. That's a cool idea.
I had a thing recommended to me that I watched. I totally forgot that Splitgate was a thing.
Yeah,
like it's gone again. It's gone. I guess until they bring it back.
They took it off.
They took it off. It's coming back eventually.
See, that's what scares me about live services. Like with Skate, it's like you can't like when that live service dies, you can't just boot it up and skate around.
That's
anymore.
exactly why I don't think I'm gonna play it. I think I'm gonna.
I really like it.
That's the thing. It is like it plays very well, but I'm like, I don't like live service.
It gets a
stuff.
lot of shit because of the microtransactions and live service.
I could even give a fuck about.
I'm not gonna pay, so like, why do I give a fuck?
It's just the live part. Like I hate.
It feels a lot like the first Skate. So like, if you really want to, you can play the first one, and
yeah,
it like the weight to everything and like the animation and stuff. It really feels like the first one, which is good.
I just wish it still had that like MTV aesthetic.
They have well, it's early access, and they put out like a statement saying like they're gonna change a lot of the visuals, like and like change maybe a filter on some of that, make it a little darker.
Yeah. They're gonna have it. I mean, it's gonna take place in Saudi Arabia next year. We haven't talked about that yet. EA is getting bought out by Jared Kushner in Saudi Arabia.
Isn't that sweet? I love that Saudi Arabia is just like buying shit now. Though.
I said on socials, I said that if Saudi Arabia buying EA is what it's gonna take to get UFC, NHL, and NCAA on PC, then so be it, baby.
Yeah, but it's not gonna do that.
No, it's not gonna do that. What they're gonna do is probably nothing. It's
probably nothing. It's literally just they bought it so they can make money off of it.
Yeah,
it's literally all it is.
Because I mean EA.
That's what Saudi Arabia is.
Well, this is the thing. So this might be sacrilegious, but like EA isn't that bad.
They're not great though. You know what I mean?
They're not great, but like I think they're.
They do some good shit. Like Battlefront 2 was really good. Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
Like they make some good game. Like Star Wars, like the
Star Wars Fallen Order,
and what is the other one?
This is the thing. Is like I don't know if they make bad games, but they definitely aren't. They don't make headlines for good shit.
Right. Well,
like,
yeah, because you have Anthem and things like that.
Fucking Dragon Age, the Veilguard.
Right.
Which, whatever. Mass Effect hasn't had a game in years, and the last two Mass Effects were pretty whatever. Mass Effect 3, I don't know.
Yeah, don't care. That's another thing too. Is Saudi Arabia like? There's a big thing about all these comedians doing the Riyadh Comedy Festival.
Yeah.
And like everybody's like, oh, these people have no integrity. It's like, no, they're taking millions of dollars to do a comedy show. It's like they're just doing it. And it's not like they're performing for the fucking Saudi government. They're performing for citizens. Like they're just doing it. I would do that. Hell yeah. That's a lot of money to do like a festival.
That's the caveat though.
But the problem
I wouldn't do it for free.
Yeah. And
I'll sell my soul. I was talking to Wes about this. That's what it is. It's money. Everybody has a price. And unfortunately,
half these people that are like, wow, it's you need to have some sort of integrity. It's like, no, you'd do it too. You just would.
That's the thing is I could sit here and posture and be like, I would never, but it's like, I don't know, man. 7 figures?
You would.
Shit, I would do clear shots in I would do clear shots in Baghdad for 4 figures.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, Iran or some shit. That'd be sick.
Yeah, give me a pager. I'll do
on like a nice stage made of sand or clay or whatever. That'd be sick, dude. I don't know how we'd broadcast it. Do they have good Wi-Fi over there?
Do they have internet over there?
I don't know what's going on over there. You got a lot of sand. Give you that much.
No, I think
the routers.
I think what people are mostly annoyed about is just the what
they make shit with like everything they make is this is such stupid. They make everything with how like sandcastle, like the buckets, you'd fill it up with water and sand and you flip it over. It's just like shaped like a router and they flip it over and that's how they get Wi-Fi. They make everything out of pure sand, but it's all just different shaped buckets. Like SpongeBob or like Patrick's house.
Yeah.
That's how Americans look at fucking Iran.
It's probably beautiful over there when it's not being torn to shreds.
Yeah, there's probably some awesome shit.
Well, have you ever seen the sad photos of like what the Middle East looked like in the 70s? Before the CIA started giving them weapons?
Before we started weaponizing them intentionally so that we could attack them.
Yeah. Fucking shot. It's sad.
Yeah, that was a mistake in the long run.
We are pretty blessed, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I find it amazing that like I was thinking about it today. I was walking home from work, and I was like, you know what's crazy is that like I don't have to worry about like a fucking drone blowing me up.
Something just a bomb, just a bomb, any bomb. I mean, you still got to kind of worry about bombs, but not frequently day to day.
Well, I'm worried about going to church. Of course, as soon as I start going to church again, churches all over the country are getting shot up.
Yeah, you're gonna want to not do that.
Yeah,
and I love how it's all finger pointing again too.
And I don't even want to say on Facebook, like, I don't want to be like, wow, this is so sad, because you're going to have people that are, well, why weren't you sad about this?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, all right, fine. I guess I won't talk about anything ever.
That is the problem. You should have been sad about this. That was more for my political party.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that shit. I started like I found a subreddit called like Political Compass memes.
Oh, it's the best.
It's so much
I've been
fun,
there for
dude.
years.
It's so great.
It's the best place in the world.
It's so much fun, dude. And it's like it doesn't feel like it's as controversial. Like it's not like contentious over there. Like a lot. Sometimes they are, but like a lot of the times it's like they're all making fun of everything, and I think that's awesome.
And when they do pick on somebody, it's usually lib left.
Yeah.
But when they do pick on somebody, it isn't just a flame war. Like it'll be like, okay, they make fun of like super left people, and then you click the meme and then you read the comments and it's like, well, actually, and then you get like a dialogue. Which might
like
be
the
bots.
audience.
It could be bots.
Well, I feel like the audience is less like they're more like willing to make fun of their own side too.
Yeah, you're there to have fun. Don't go on regular Political Compass. The regular Political Compass subreddit is weird.
Yeah,
it's people that take the political tests online constantly and then post the results, and then they're like, "Do you guys like me?" I'm not even kidding. It's like,
yeah, well, it's like roast me or whatever.
Yeah,
where, which basically that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, and I my favorite thing is like, and I love taking those political. We take them, like they're fun to take.
Fun.
It's always nice to see where I like to think of where
it's
I
also
think
cool
because
it moves a little bit.
I actually do.
It always tends to move a little bit too, like depending on when you take. I tend to take it like every couple of years just to do it.
Yeah,
and sometimes like my answers change. It feels like
mine goes shockingly enough, and I don't think people even would believe me based on like the shit that comes out of my mouth. But mine has been moving more and more left every year.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's been more left and up.
Yeah,
so it's getting into scary situations, like scary, like fucking tanky.
That's the thing
situation.
Is like I'm basically a libertarian, so like it would like pretty much everything that I would mostly agree with is like aligned with libertarian values. There's a lot of things. I guess there's a few things that I would not like. Open borders and shit are kind of core libertarian values, but like it like liberty to me is like the key, like individual sovereignty. Being able to do what you want to do. That to me represents what the country is. So like that, it carries a lot of that weight. And I think that like that's always where my political compass ends up being, is heavy on liberty.
Yeah, mine is the opposite of that. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Mine has me like super authoritarian.
Yeah, and it's weird because like I always wanted smaller government. So like that's kind of the opposite of the goal.
Yeah. No, mine is like if my political compass was in charge of the country, we would look like China right now, apparently. Which, like, that's so bad. It would suck, but like,
well, that's closer to communism, right?
Yeah. Where it's like, because I think China's, and we're gonna fucking butcher this, whatever. But I'm pretty sure the way China's government works is it's basically the exact same as America, except the government has all the money. So like, you can't open a business without, you have to pay the government to open a business. And like
I think, well, yeah, they're
shit,
right? super heavy in bed with like,
but the government like technically runs everything.
Like, effectively, yeah. I don't think it's like it's by design, but it's not like the literal wording of the law. It just happened. Like the companies basically bought the government. Like that's kind of how it's working now in this country. Company like these huge tech companies are starting to buy the government and government influence, and so it makes it's beneficial for these companies obviously because they can influence the laws. But that's basically what China's done, and it feels that way over here. It's kind of starting to look that way.
Cyberpunky. The one that I get, can you Google this too? Because I don't know what it means. The one that I get like for my one of these political compass tests was theocratic distributory, which I think is the Vatican. I think that's how the Vatican operates. Theocratic distributism. Yeah.
It is not.
It's not a term. Okay, so it's theocratic distributism. My bad. I totally botched it. But if I understand correctly,
Yeah, because like how much?
I'm like apparently I'm into Sharia law. A deity is viewed as the ultimate source of authority.
That's the biggest thing for me is like I never feel like the church has a place in
the government.
Yeah.
No, but I there was the distributism, I guess, was the biggest thing. I think for me it makes it theocratic, which I think is ironic and funny, but distributism under a okay, so what's distributism then? I guess is what it would be. It's like a different form of communism. It's like diet communism. Distributism is like, because communism, the whole thing is like the workers own the means of production, but distributism is smaller. An economic theory asserting that the world's productive assets should be widely owned rather than concentrated.
Okay, so I see what they're saying, but
I don't. What is it?
The world's productive assets should be widely owned rather than concentrated. So I wonder if that means like
everybody owns a piece of all the businesses.
I wonder if that seems socialist too, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know much about
it. The right to property is a fundamental right, and the means of production should be spread as widely as possible rather than being under control of the state or individuals or corporations. Distributism.
Probably. See, anything to me, it's like anything that can have a less concentration of power on the state or the government is good, in my opinion. It's wild the way that
the more we read this, the less I get it.
Yeah, well, it's wild the way that there's such a giant gap of ways you can view the world in the same country, even in the same city or in the same town, and it's like
the same friend group, even.
Yeah, but I wonder how that develops.
I think it's more of the nitty gritty stuff that separates a lot. Like it separates me from you, or like the
personal
values from our other friends. But like I think we're all on the same page as far as just leave us the fuck alone. Let us.
That's
do
why
our
I
shit.
love the core idea of liberty. Like it's like I have this is my thing. Like I don't care what you do. Like don't infringe on my shit.
Yeah.
Leave us alone. Have a small government that like is the rule of law and like that the basic shit. Stay away. Keep too many hands out of the fucking soup.
Like it sucks that the "Don't Tread on Me" flag is also flown by Punisher sticker guys because like the "Don't Tread on Me" flag is cool.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would say that libertarian is right leaning in this country.
Yeah,
I
would think so. Yeah,
but also like liberty to me is not right leaning.
No. Inherently,
like personal sovereignty doesn't seem right leaning to me, but I guess I just don't know anymore. It's hard to tell anymore.
It's unfortunate. Think local, act global. That trash.
Yeah.
Not actually trash, obviously. I have to rebuke my own sarcastic remarks.
Yeah,
so that way
could go back on stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just.
I just think everybody looks stupid right now. You got like
we probably look stupid right now.
Yeah, probably. But everybody is stupid, like in their own way. Like
yeah.
And the people that think they're super smart are the ones that are actually the dumbest. It always seems to be that way.
You see,
but also like. We had this whole thing.
The Tylenol thing
Tylenol is hilarious.
Nothing is funnier to me right now than like scrolling through Facebook and just seeing people that didn't graduate high school try to tell people that work in healthcare how Tylenol actually works.
Yeah, and they're just like, this is what my team said.
I haven't said a fucking word about it because I'm just.
I always was like of the opinion it's like don't take don't take medications when you're pregnant. Like if you can avoid it, why do that? It can't be good. It can't be. Or even if it's not, it's like it's not worth the risk.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. But I always I don't like taking medications in general.
No.
It's like I don't even like taking headache pills that much when I have a fucking headache.
Like what? And I don't know. It's a spectrum, but like, what is autism really? Because when we
it's
were
a huge spectrum.
when we like, it was a small spectrum when we were younger, and even smaller before that. But like now, it's like, do people just think if their kid is just not the way they want them to be, they just think that their kid's autistic?
Yeah. Like now they're like, well, he only likes the red blocks. He only likes the green dinosaurs, so like he probably has autism. It's like, no,
well, yeah,
I don't know.
I was told that since I have ADD, I'm on the spectrum. I guess attention deficit disorder and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder are on the spectrum.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like everybody's on the spectrum.
Because that's how spectrums work.
Yeah. Like that's literally how it is. So like there's a giant like people's cognitive function is different. Sorry. Like everyone's is.
Yeah. I think everybody has a little touch of it, but
yeah.
it's like
no one's down the line like, dude, I'm fucking straight. Like I'm like dead on, dude. I'm fucking perfect mentally.
Yeah. Well, I also think it's like environmental. I think a lot of it could be more environmental than biological. I feel like.
Yeah, nature.
I feel like that's why it could be so widespread. I don't think it's because people are fucking taking Tylenol when they're pregnant. I think it's a fucking environmental thing. Think about how much everything has changed. Because autism was always, not always, but autism I always thought was defined primarily by like problems adjusting to social norms, or like conforming to social norms, or like
there's a lot
that was definitely a part of it. But how are people able to cultivate the social norms that people think are quote unquote normal in the society that we live in?
It's all
now?
just culture, like our general culture.
It's just how we operate. We got phones, we got distractions, we got fucking dopamine machines, we got fucking vapes.
Yeah, like I would argue that TikTok's probably creating more autism than like autism than fucking Tylenol.
Yeah. Cause that like
because it's just killing your attention span and like changing the way you like interface with things. It's never even thought about it that way, but yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah, and also like
I think that inherently changes your attention span. I really do. Short videos like that.
And then you also if you start on tablets and stuff at a young age, you'll find the thing that you'll be so used to hyperfixation that it just becomes a part of your routine. That's been a problem with me since I was a kid. Like even before the internet, I guess I had a problem with hyperfixation because I used to just like pick encyclopedias and I just read encyclopedias. Like literally, we had a box set of encyclopedias, and I would just each day, it's the first of the month, I'm reading the A. Second of the month, I'm reading the B. And like for years as a kid, I would just read encyclopedias all the time.
Oh yeah, people would definitely say.
Or like people say because I play the same video games over and over, I don't play anything new.
Oh yeah,
I don't.
They would say, yeah, they would say you're retarded. Just because of that.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Yeah, honestly, yeah. They wouldn't even do like a fucking test.
They wouldn't have to diagnose it.
They would look at my Steam profile and be like, "You have 900 hours in Baldur's Gate 3 and you haven't beaten it. You're autistic."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They'd be like, "What did you say about the encyclopedias?"
I do really good. I do math in my head really well. That's another one.
Sometimes,
like,
yeah,
I do math. Like
that's
percentages and fractions. I can nail it.
Yeah, Rain Man, bro.
Oh, look at that though. I was kind of right. Autism, also known as autism spectrum disorder, is a condition characterized by differences or difficulties in social communication and interaction. A need or strong preference for predictability and routine, sensory processing differences, focused interest in repetitive behaviors. Oh, you mean cool guy?
Yeah, cool
you mean
guys.
A normal person?
It's like,
is everybody we know I'm not even trying.
This
I'm
definition
being a little
makes
facetious,
it
but like,
so blanket though. It's just like everyone who
look at the
thinks a little-
photos. A kid stacking cans.
Yeah, like that is autistic as hell, dude. Yo, an abacus. If you're playing with an abacus, you're autistic. That's for sure. No one plays with an abacus. Give me a fucking break. This guy.
He was the first person to be diagnosed with autism. Why is that? Why is it not called like?
Yeah,
Triplitism.
triplitism.
What do you think his economic thing would
Donism.
be? If
it was Donism, dude.
Theocratic triplitism.
Oh my god. He was a banker. Look at that.
Of course he was.
Yeah.
He was
a
probably the
numbers
bank.
guy.
He probably he was the first human bank.
He did it all himself, just like pieces of paper.
Oh, just all in his head.
Shit out. Yeah, he's like, I got it. Don't worry.
I find autism so fucking interesting. Like when you get the people that just have the like my cousin Kyle has autism and he's awesome and he's just the most amazing artist.
Yeah.
Like he and it doesn't
that's
matter
the
what
thing.
kind of art. Any kind of art. He'll do like perler beads, he'll do drawing, like anything like that. It's immaculate and perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like once
That's the thing is like
it's
people
so-
think of autism as like negative characteristics, but it doesn't always manifest that way.
No.
Like you could have like you could just be a super genius basically. But like think about Elon Musk. He's probably a super autistic.
He's got Asperger. Well, yeah, you can't say that anymore, but I think he has Asperger.
You can't say Asperger's anymore?
No, because the Dr. Asperger was a Nazi. And that's how they figured
Well,
out.
yeah, but
it was like a
so
Unit
is-
731 sort of thing.
Well, yeah, but so is everybody else. Everybody on the right wing is a Nazi now. So like can we not use their names? I don't get how that works.
I'm all shoulders on that one.
I'm all shoulders.
I don't know. I find autism fascinating because you get that, and then you also get like the like that kind of.
Oh, that's a different level. though.
Yeah. You
That's
get
like
that
tier
kind.
3
like
autism.
the full-time care, gray hair in your 30s parents.
Yeah. You ever see that video of all the people in the special place or whatever?
Special poetry
And
slam.
They're doing like a candy salad or whatever, and they have to all bring their own candy to put in the bowl. And then there's one lady that like I feel like she knew what she was doing, and she has like a bag of marshmallows, and she's like, she walks up to it, and then instead of going into the bowl, she like walks past it and goes to another counter and starts dumping the fucking marshmallows all over the place, dude. And like the look on her face, she was just like you knew that like
She was like, "This is hilarious."
she was like, I'm gonna do this, and no one's gonna yell at me because like
I saw an awesome
disabled.
Facebook reel where it was this young man with Down syndrome, and his mom's filming it, and she's like, "So Brian,
that's a good parent, dude."
she's like, "So Brian, your brother wants to go to the park with you. You don't want to go to the park?" He goes, "No," and his brother's in the background. He goes, "Why don't you just go to the park with me?" And he goes, "I have Down syndrome." Have you seen? Oh,
he learned to use it, weaponize it.
Have you seen that stand-up comedian that talks with his phone? He has cerebral palsy or something, and he does stand
he's
up.
on Kill Tony.
Oh my
sometimes.
god, he's been awesome.
Yeah, it's funny too because he's like he gives you like this look, and then it comes over the speaker. He's like, this one's gonna rip,
Bro, he's mastered the art of anticipation. Like, he's one of my favorite comedians right now. I wish I could remember his name. Is it Aaron?
This guy right here.
What's his? I actually had a Facebook
Martin
message
Phillips.
from him. No.
Yeah, I think this is him. This guy right here.
No.
Oh wait, no, he's a different
He
guy.
can talk.
The funny thing is, with Kill Tony,
Aaron
it's
Belial.
all guys.
It's
Yes,
that
Aaron
one, Aaron
Belial.
Belial. He's
Yes,
phenomenal.
dude, this guy. And it's funny because like Kill Tony is just a bunch of disabled guys now.
Thank God. Well, do you ever watch Josh Blue? Is Josh Blue still around?
Yeah, he was the first
He
one
was
that I started.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
One of the best comedians I've ever seen.
Dude, yeah, he had like the funny arm. Too.
Yeah, people are like, oh well, they'll be like, oh, their entire shtick is just making fun of their disability, and it's like, isn't that what you were gonna do anyway?
Yeah. Like, hello, like I understand like people don't want to make fun of disabilities, but it's like when the guy themselves is making light of it, it's not offensive to him. You know?
No, he loves it. I love the one where he's arguing with another guy that's in like a wheelchair on a ventilator, and he's just like, does he have an iPad that we could talk to him? And they're like, no, and he goes, that's a pretty important thing to fucking forget.
Yeah. Like
Hey, let's go off right out of the town, but you don't get to talk.
it's like forgetting your voice box at home. Like, dude, it reminds me of Frank Reynolds when he had the wheelchair.
Yeah,
and then he had the tube hooked up, and he's like doing the thing with his hands. He's like, "Oh, I rigged it up." He's like, "I'm actually doing it with my hands, but they don't know."
Yeah, those guys rule. Josh, look up Josh Blue. He's better still be alive.
He has been around. Yeah, he was
passed away.
actually around here recently. I thought about going to see him.
Yeah, Josh Blue rules, dude.
He was great, dude.
Yeah, you got Last Comic Standing. That's right. Barely.
Dude, he was a funny guy.
He still is, probably.
Yeah, dude, some real good like, I was like, the first one he did, whatever's first special, I don't know if it was like
I think it was like
it was on Netflix or something.
Well, he did a Comedy Central Presents, I think.
Maybe it was that. But dude, it just absolutely ripped. I was like, wow, this guy is like really, really good.
You know whose stand-up didn't age well? Was fucking Lisa Lampanelli.
Oh yeah,
her stand-up.
Her, Jesus.
Oh,
she's still around or what?
Yeah, she quit stand-up comedy to become a life coach.
Oh,
and I think her life coach career is over because she got in like screaming matches with people at one of her seminars. I've never met the woman, but she was a big part of my childhood with her roasts and her HBO specials.
Yeah, she was around a lot.
That's a stone left unturned going back to that one.
Yeah,
she really was like so funny. Her roast stuff still aged pretty well. Her roast material was fantastic.
That's what I remember her for mostly. I know she did some Comedy Central stand up too, but that was all around the same time.
That was the golden age, dude. Greg Giraldo.
Yeah.
Josh Blue, Jeff Ross, Patrice O'Neill, Anthony Jeselnik when he was on the roast, Mitch Hedberg. Well, he was never a roaster, but yeah, Mitch Hedberg. It
was all Comedy Central era.
Yeah.
Stuff was great, man. That's a shame because like, and it's weird because like comics will just put stuff out on YouTube now.
Yeah, I mean, I watched like a full special of Joe Lists on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
You're like.
My favorite thing is when people go, Rogan isn't a comedian. Huh? He's not funny or whatever. And I go, what? Wait a minute. There's a joke that he has about marbles or some shit, and like how his wife or his daughters are taking away marbles or some shit. And that joke kills me every time. He has like some real fucking bangers. And people are like, he's not a real comic. He's not even funny. And I'm like, guys, no, I don't. You gotta like, someone's laughing. People are laughing at his shows. So what are you talking about? Like, they're not just like doing it to like appease the guy. Like, that's not how comedy works. Like, you go see, like, if you go see a comic and he's not doing well, he's not gonna get laughs. That's just how it works. Like, you go see Brendan Schaub. Like, I thought he was good.
Yeah, that was what really opened my eyes to like the gatekeeping of stand up, because we saw Brendan Schaub live. Like in the beginning of his career, and
it was like when Fighter and the Kid was like getting really big.
Not only was his show good, but he was super nice.
Yeah, like, and we gave him a Mets basketball.
It was a New York Rangers hockey puck.
Yeah,
and we said, "Welcome to New York."
There's pictures of us with him somewhere on Facebook.
He was super cool.
Yeah.
Dude, and maybe he was pretending, who knows, but he didn't have any. I mean, I've met a few comedians and celebrities before, and Brendan Schaub might be like the nicest dude I've met
you could
out
see,
of all of them.
Yeah, like there's plenty of guys that just will not want to be doing that kind of stuff.
Doug Stanhope was another one that was really cool. We saw him at the Funny Bone, and I was too fucked up to get a picture with him, but he actually hung out at the bar outside the Funny Bone when his show ended, and everybody just fucking sat at the bar and drank with him and stuff. Or they were at Margaritaville, I think. Yeah,
I remember running into someone after a show once too. Who was the guy that used to do like the impressions on like ESPN?
Wait, Frank Caliendo.
Yeah, Caliendo. Dude, I ran into him after his show, and he's a super nice guy too. And we saw Callan too. Did you go with us?
Yeah, we did see
Yeah,
Brian Callen.
Callan was really good too.
Yeah.
And then people are like, he's not good, and you're like, but I saw him live, and with my own eyes, and it was funny. So like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, you're just not getting it, or you just don't like. There's a subreddit called Red Bar, and it's like this guy. I don't even know who this Red Bar guy is.
Yeah.
But he just hates everybody.
I thought people were misspelling Red Band this whole time.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be a joke on that or something. I don't know. But like, it's just this guy who does a show like once a month, and he just shits on everyone. And it doesn't matter who it is or like what their political view is. It's mostly comics that he makes fun of. But like, the guy is just like kind of insufferable and their whole subreddit is crazy because it's just, they hate everybody. It doesn't matter if it's like Jelly Roll or if it's like Joe Rogan or whatever. It's basically anybody who's in that sphere. They just think they're the worst. And this guy like comes on, I guess, once a month, and he does this stupid show where he just makes fun of people. And it's like, really, you're making money off of this? And it's like Hinchcliffe he's making fun of, and like all these guys. But it's just like any comic. So you're basically making your name off of saying other comics suck, which is kind of cheap as hell to me. It's kind of pathetic.
And I start to wonder if people like even like stand up as an art form. Like, I
well,
think
if you
that's
don't,
what
you
the
don't.
problem is.
Then don't watch it.
Because like I've been to stand up shows. We've both been to a lot of stand up shows. We've both been to quite a few together. But
it's
like,
different live too, though.
Like I saw Ari Shaffir live, and I couldn't tell you whether the set was good or not, but I had a really good time, and Ari Shaffir was cool.
That's the
I don't
thing.
know. Maybe I'm just starstruck. Maybe I just like the idea of these dudes being on stage.
Set, like sometimes you'll see somebody who you don't even know, like just a guy opening, and like he's really, really good. But like maybe if I watched that set on TV, it wouldn't be as good. Yeah. Sometimes the vibe too is different. It's like a live show vibe, and it changes things. Because everyone around you's laughing, and that's different too. Like it changes the whole mood.
We saw Bill Burr on his Paper Tiger tour.
Yeah,
and that was
up
good.
in Albany, I think, wasn't it?
I was Rochester.
Somewhere, yeah, something like that.
Remember we drove through that neighborhood that was having all the grad parties?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was funny. Like, it's cool seeing that too, because you see him do his set, and then like a couple months later, that came out. The special came out, and you're like, "Oh man, I remember that joke."
Yeah, and
you can see it kind of change a little.
That's what I liked about Wes and I saw Tom Segura together a couple of years ago. I don't even remember. You know what's crazy too is we were both sober for that show, and I do not remember the Tom Segura show at all. And that might be one of the few stand-up shows that I was completely sober for, which is crazy. Yeah, that was the best show I've ever been to was Doug Stanhope for my 21st, courtesy of BFAM and Wes. That one was wild.
Yeah, I like Stanhope and Attell and those guys like a lot.
Yeah, I was telling Wes that's like the Mount Rushmore for me, for like the lane that I like of performance wise, not even like content wise, but just the way that like Jim Norton, Patrice, Stanhope, and Attell.
It's like classic stand-up.
Geraldo
comedy.
is like that.
Yeah.
I think Greg Giraldo might be.
It's kind of that. There's a generation of stand-up though. Like that's the old Janet.
Who's the other one? Colin Quinn. Colin Quinn is hysterical. And people don't even know who he is.
No, they don't.
But like
most people don't even know.
New York comedy is a different thing because you don't even have to leave New York City.
Exactly, you just do it there.
Mm-hmm. Like Wes and I were talking about the Come Town guys, Nick Mullen, Stavros, and Adam Friedland.
Stavi's great.
Stavi's great, but it's like funny that like these three dudes that got famous off of doing a podcast called Come Town are like the most well-respected comedians.
He's really
around.
good in Tires.
Yeah,
that show is really good. But I like Shane Gillis.
Shane's great,
and the other dude that's the main character is really good too.
Gerbies.
Yeah, Steve Gerbil or something. Yeah, he's really good too.
He bought. They did an interview and they were like, "What was the first thing you got when you were done with Tires or whatever?" And he's like, "Oh, I got Top Golf in my house." He's like, "I've just been hanging out in the house."
The funny thing is, he's like not even playing a character; it's just him. Like,
yeah,
it's so funny. It's got Andrew Schultz in it and Ron White when he plays the NASCAR
Oh my
driver, dude. That
God.
was hilarious.
Yeah, Ron White is another comedian. It's so. Here's another. Might be controversial, but Blue Collar Comedy Tour is amazing.
Yeah, I know. It got a lot of shit. And a lot of it was actually really good. Ron White is just really a good
he's
comic.
just a great comic. But
And honestly, like Larry the Cable Guy had some cool really funny bits. And like it's just weird because he's playing a character. Like I think people don't like that for some reason.
I think it's awesome.
It's like the same reason they don't like pro wrestling.
Probably it's the same crowds.
Yeah.
And Bill Engvall, I remember always liking too. He
Yeah.
was fucking great, and obviously Jeff Foxworthy.
Foxworthy was huge for a reason. You know,
you might be a redneck.
that was his gimmick.
And it's like,
But it was
it's
gimmicky,
fucking,
yeah.
it's hilarious though. Like,
But also like you got like prob comics, and it's like some of that
Carrot
is-
Top.
Yeah, like Carrot Top. Who's Jeff
Gallagher.
Dunham?
Jeff Dunham.
Jeff Dunham's like
That's a ventriloquist, but that's a whole different
It's
level
still
of
a top
talent.
comic.
That's so much talent though.
Mhm.
Like just, I still laugh at his first two specials.
dude, he's a huge draw. So like people can't deny this guy. You know,
When did Arguing with Myself come out? Like 2006, 2007.
Yeah. And then you had like the terrorist guy.
Yeah, that one was Spark of Insanity. Those first two, 2010, I think.
Yeah, that was all Comedy Central era. That yeah, it's a shame that what happened to Comedy Central basically.
Yeah.
That's what
Well,
I'm
I mean,
saying.
even the last like 3 years of its life, it was just The Office reruns
yeah, it's South Park.
in South Park. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, let's do food or object.
Yeah, what's up? What do we got?
Wrap it up here. Oops. Oh my god, my hands are sweaty, so I can't get into this. Get into my notes. All right. Take one, lose the other. Mozzarella versus Doors. There's a lot of use cases for both of these things. Also, like, doors are great, especially during earthquakes. You're really safe under doorways, from what I hear.
Well,
They recommend standing
yeah,
under
if doors
doorways.
don't exist, do we lose doorways?
How
How are people going to get in and out of buildings in New York without revolving
Well, yeah, you would
doors?
just have to have an opening, but the door itself can't be closed. And that sucks for a lot of parents of teenagers or adolescents, because when their friends are over, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
can't have them close the door. So that's a tough time there.
Yeah, but mozzarella.
Also, you'd have like bugs everywhere
Yeah.
with no doors.
Oh my God. Yeah, and animals would just come in and out of your
Yeah,
house.
you'd just have like wild animals running around and shit.
But on the other hand, mozzarella.
Some people live that way anyway.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so it's like,
covered in spiders.
yeah, and like possums and shit. Like shit gets crazy in there.
But here's the thing for mozzarella. Cheese from pizza is mostly mozzarella.
Yeah,
You can do it with other cheeses, sure, but it's
you'd have to do
mozzarella
it with other
usually.
cheeses. Yeah,
Mozzarella sticks,
sticks. Yep, they do make sticks with those.
and then calzones. You probably use mozzarella
A
cheese.
good cheese pull with the
Yeah.
mozzarella.
Stromboli probably uses mozzarella. You probably use it in ziti and lasagna a little bit there.
Yeah, good
spring.
like a nice sprinkle. is-
What? Look up what cheese does DiGiorno use.
This one's for me. I feel like it's a lock though. I have to take the doors.
Well,
Also, not to ban the doors. DiGiorno pizza cheese.
yeah, there it is. What kind of cheese is on DiGiorno pizza?
They use melty mozzarella,
mozzarella, Parmesan, Romano,
Romano,
cheddar, and Asiago.
So they use a,
So what would you replace? I mean, I guess you could replace mozzarella with Monterey Jack.
it's gonna have to be everything else. Like, what are you talking about?
That's the only one I can think of.
People would just have different.
What if you replace mozzarella with ricotta?
You know, it would probably give you a lot more variation of like pizza flavors because people would choose different cheeses to use.
No,
I
I
don't
think
think
they
there
would
would be,
just
like-
they would just figure out which one was the next best one. It would just be provolone, probably.
It's be next man up.
It would just be
QB2.
provolone. Yeah, provolone's probably QB2 for me.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Pizza, it's tough on pizza though.
Yeah, because whenever I have provolone, I feel like I should be eating a Gruffalo sub.
Right. Yeah, that belongs on hoagies.
Yeah. What is the hoagie situation?
I ate a half of a hoagie today.
I ate an apple earlier, but I need to eat more. I don't.
Yeah, that fart stinks though. So,
Does it?
So yeah, it kind of stinks.
I can't smell anything. Apparently.
I'm gonna go with the door, and we'll just do QB2 next man up on this one.
Yeah, but provolone sticks probably suck.
Yeah, but do like Parmesan sticks. It's just like dusty.
Yeah. It's just the. It's not even real parm.
Yeah,
it's
like
the Kraft grated.
Yeah,
You just crack open the parm stick. And when you deep fry it, it's solid Parmesan, and then when you crack it open, the.
I mean, you could do it. We could make them ourselves.
Brutal.
That's what we should do is make sticks, but we'll use like a bunch of different cheeses and we'll test them out. Then we'll come to which one's QB2.
Yeah,
that's a good video.
I like that. Let's try it. We'll egg wash. We'll egg wash our cheeses and then make sticks. Maybe that's Saudi Arabia's next plan. They're doing sports washing, game washing.
They're gonna get into cheese.
Now they're gonna get into egg washing.
Well, they're definitely gonna get into that.
They're gonna own all the cows.
Probably. And then they'll be in control.
No, that's India. All right.
Oh shit. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. You can head over to the website and all that stuff, w.gg, and use our promo code ClearShots. That helps us as well. Subscribe, like. Yeah, just keep coming back. We appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.